What a week. We lost Diane Keaton. We lost D'Angelo.
Yeah,
We lost Ace Frehley and shit.
yeah.
The D'Angelo one is like Black Man and
That was a
Cancer.
shock to me, and I was at work when I found out about it.
Same.
Because at first I was like, please tell me this is a hoax. Because I kept seeing pictures of him and everything. And then when it was confirmed that it was true, I was like, wow,
Shit.
I know. And 7 months after Angie Stone passed, which is
And
even
that's
crazier.
that's the crazy part right there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Prayers to the family as well as their son.
I
Like he
can't
lost
imagine.
both his parents this year.
You said what, Ash?
Their son, Angie Stone and D'Angelo's son, like he lost his mom first in March, and now he lost his dad. Like that's very sad.
Very sad indeed, but
Yeah,
their legacy lives on in
yeah,
music.
yeah, yeah. But no one knew he was sick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
he had
crazy.
pancreatic cancer. Yeah,
So I heard he was working on some new music with Raphael Sadiq too.
yeah. I heard about that as well. Yeah, and and he was in hospice for like the last couple of weeks. So of course it was terminal. So yeah,
That's, mm.
yeah. That's just. Mm. Yeah, I was not expecting that at all this week.
Yeah, man, those three albums he came out with, man, soundtrack.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of classics. Cause I was listening to "You Will Know" the night that night when he passed, and I was bumping "Lady" like the last few days.
I love that song. I love the
Me
remix,
too.
DJ Premier remix and shit.
Oh, I haven't listened to that remix.
Yeah, highly
I just
recommend it.
always listen to the original.
Yeah, people forget D'Angelo, man. He really also he embraced the hip hop culture
Yeah.
heavily and shit.
Mhm. Yeah, no, what got me was the fact that he wrote the song "You Will Know" for Jason's Lyrics soundtrack, and he was 19 at the time when he wrote that. Like, such a such a groundbreaking song, and for him to have all those guys in the studio and at the AMAs performing that live, that's incredible.
I agree. I love that Black Man United song heavily.
Me too, me too. I think I like the live AMA performance more than the actual song itself, like on
I
the
gotta see the
soundtrack
MA.
album.
I think I saw that performance. They were all
Yeah.
like wearing white and stuff like that.
No, there was so many guys up there. I think there had to have been at least 50 or more of them on that stage that night.
For real.
Yeah, so many incredible legends on that stage that night. I mean, you had Gerald Levert, you had Brian McKnight, you had Boys to Men, you had H Town. I mean, come on now. You had After Seven. Like,
Ooh,
come
that's
on.
just that.
Yeah,
Pretty much any black artist, any black R&B artist, male.
exactly. At that time, yeah. He even had Tevin Campbell and El DeBarge up there, man. Like,
Facts.
I mean, come on. And a lot of those singers that I listed, I mean, some of them were my mom's favorite.
Yeah, man. Legacy, his legacy would live on
Mm-hmm.
and everything.
Yeah,
Music,
because when I
he
told my
also,
mom that he passed, she was shocked. Like, what? I'm like, yeah.
yeah,
And
he
another
lost hella
thing
people.
that I came across on Facebook the other day, someone reposted it first, and then I ended up sharing it on my page. About I'm trying to find it. It said something that actually made a lot of sense. 3 days ago, I shared this. The original person wrote, "Thinking of the black male entertainers we've lost over the past years who weren't able to reach 60 years old. D'Angelo was the first on that list. Then DMX, Coolio, MF Doom, Craig Matt, Nate Dogg, Prodigy, Shock G, Black Rob, Irv Gotti, DJ, Mr. C, Rico Wade, Trugoy the Dove, Fife Dog, and Biz Markie." And I didn't realize that until all those names came up, and I'm like, oh damn, that's true. None of them lived to reach 60 years old.
For real, cancer is a bitch. I tell you.
It really is. I mean, and rest in peace to all those guys that I just listed. Some died from heart related issues. Some of them died through diabetes complications. Because I know Bismarck, he had diabetes. And I think what stood out to me more than anything on that list was that out of all those names I listed, Nate Dogg and Prodigy were the youngest ones to have passed away at 41 and 42. So
That's crazy.
yeah, yeah,
Like, like black man, watch your health, man. I'm telling you.
exactly, exactly. That was something that my dad like put an emphasis on because he knew certain things affect black men in general when they reach a certain age. So he made sure to always go to his doctors every year to get checked for anything that affects a black man's health. You know,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Because even I remember him saying this to me. I think sometime like long before his passing that he feels that any man that makes the excuse to not see the doctor, like or I don't know if it's his pride or the ego thing, like get checked. Because I mean, black men's health is important, especially when it comes to like prostate cancer, colon cancer. Because I mean, that was what got Chadwick Boseman, Richard Roundtree, and with D'Angelo passing from pancreatic cancer. I mean, come on, it's getting those tests done yearly, or if you know, or if you have a family history of that, or a genetic disposition of having those, definitely get checked.
Exactly.
It's like don't make no excuses not to get checked.
Yeah, but you know, people sometimes do it because of fear, and which is a bad thing
Yeah,
too.
yeah, but it's like overcome that fear. I mean, cause it can save your life by going to get checked out early. And I know there's certain things that black women we need to be mindful of, especially with the month of October being breast cancer awareness month.
Right.
Either getting early detection done if you have a family history of it, or doing them self breast exams at home, or seeing if you can get a mammogram done early and instead of waiting all the way till 40 to get it done.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I make sure I go every year to get checked for everything that getting screened for like cervical cancer, all those things. And
Yeah, you
thankfully
got to.
nothing and thankfully all my results have been normal, negative, all those things. So I'm good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, because
Well,
at the end of the day, y'all everyone has their health.
Facts. Well, I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Okay, yeah, because I know it's been a minute since we done this collection thing, and I'll be honest, I can't remember the last thing that I showed from the last video, so I just grabbed like two stacks. I know one I definitely have not shown because I got recent pickups either through Amazon or Second and Charles, and another stack was just a mix of both.
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, man. I know I got a few collections. I don't have a lot, but I have a good amount of shit I'm gonna show and stuff like that too. So, what's good, everybody? What's up? This is your boy Reg in the building. I got my homegirl Ash in the building with me. How you doing, Ash?
I'm good, y'all. What's up?
What's up? What's up? So, we got a few more people coming. Q was just here, but he had an uh last minute emergency he had to deal with. So, send my shout
Okay.
out to Q. Um, I think Tri-City's. So this is gonna be a collection video and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um, I think Eric also may come out. I did send people invites and shit, so people got schedules
Okay.
and shit.
Yeah.
So I got CDs, I got DVDs, I got cassettes, I got vinyls and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got a good amount of shit I want to show off. Um, let's just show two each and stuff like
Got
that
it.
in case more people do show up and stuff like
Okay.
that too. And um, yeah, like I said before, rest in peace to Ace Frehley from Kiss, the one of the founders and original guitarist. Rest in peace to him. They
Mhm.
say he passed away from like a fall or some shit. That's crazy and
Yeah,
everything. But
yeah. I know like with I guess with the elderly population, like they're more prone to falling. But yeah, definitely if anyone who has grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, great aunts and uncles, whoever they are, just just be mindful. Like if you notice certain things, like if their homes being cluttered to the point where you think that they're more than likely to fall or anything like that, just make sure that they're aware of their surroundings. I mean,
facts.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't play about that shit either. All
yeah.
right. So my first my first album I'm gonna show, just to let y'all know, just to let you all know, a lot of these albums I did reviews on in the past and stuff like
Mhm.
that too. That I got, which is the case for this first album. This album is kind of a controversial album from this artist, depending on who you ask. It came out 3 years after one of his classic albums, and a lot of people these days kind of have mixed feelings about. It is Jay
Mhm.
Z with Kingdom Come.
Oh, I got
This
that one.
yes, this came out November 21st, 2006 on Rockefeller. I've done a review on this album years ago. Shout out to Try, shout out to all the cats and then. This was kind of like his quote unquote comeback album because you guys should know when he did the Black album that was supposed to be his final album, which he said, but
Mhm.
then he was still like doing guest appearances on other people's stuff and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So when he pretty much just did this album, after the I Declare War concert, like 1 year later, and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? And that he kind of calls this album like the rebirth of Sean Carter, and the Black album as the death of Jay Z.
Mhm.
Singles album was known for Show Me What You Got, Lost Ones, 30 Something, and Hollywood. I'm gonna be real with you. This album kind of grew on me in recent years and shit like that too. Okay, Q said he's gonna come back. Okay, cool. Um, this album kind of grew on me in recent years. 'Cause I remember when I first heard this album, I felt like it was okay. There was some
Mhm.
songs that even to this day I didn't really care about, like Beach Chair, um, Hollywood with Beyonce. I never liked that song. It
Yeah,
was
I remember you telling. I remember watching
yeah,
your review of the album, and I remember you putting a real emphasis on the fact that you cannot stand that song.
like the light, satisfaction, Hollywood. I'm just like, oh my god, that song was so annoying.
What's up, y'all?
Um, hey
Hey,
Q,
Q.
what's up?
Uh,
Oh, speaking of Beyonce, it's funny because Lost One with Chrisette Michelle, which is a very dope song. The second verse was actually about Beyonce because at that time when they almost broke up and
Oh
everything like
wow.
that too. Because um, the first verse was actually I think aimed at Dame Dash and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
wow.
third verse was talking about the nephew that he died in a car accident from the car Jay Z bought him. So Last One's one of my favorite songs he's ever done. But Show Me What You Got.
Mhm.
Ooh, and mind you, this was like one of my introductions to Jay Z in a way and
Mhm.
stuff like that too. So this album, I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like it's an okay album. I kind of compare this album to Usher's Here I Stand, not sound
Mhm.
wise, but it's like when that album came out, that was 4 years after Confessions, and
Yeah.
it was supposed to be a whole more mature Usher and stuff
Mhm.
like that. You know what I'm saying? And also around the time he had a new manager, which was ended up being his wife at the time too, which a lot of people did not
Mhm.
like her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, we done a review, so y'all can go check that out.
Mhm.
And this is actually a special edition because it also came with oh shit, okay. It also came with like a bonus disc where it has
Mm.
songs from like Reasonable Doubt and everything like that too, which I feel like he did this as like a 10th anniversary to Reasonable Doubt because at that time they did that whole double XL coverage, the 10th anniversary and shit. Because at the time Reasonable Doubt came out, it
Mhm.
wasn't really the most biggest commercial success, and it's actually Jay Z's lowest selling album, believe it or not. So,
Mm.
um, very dope album. Check out the review I've done on this album. So the next album I got, I was so surprised I found this album. I got this at Edward McKay. This is an actress that pretty much has done it all: singing, acting, directing, producing, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might be surprised I got this album, but I don't give a fuck. This is Tatiana Ali's only album, Kiss the Sky. This
I
came
got
out
that
in
one.
yep, 1998. Yeah, I remember you showed this album actually.
Mhm.
Um, y'all should know who Tatiana Ali is. She is an actress,
Ashley
probably best
Banks.
Ashley Banks and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? She also on a lot of stuff. She had a one show on TV one called Love That Girl
Mhm.
and everything like that too. But Ashley's also a singer. I mean, Tatiana's also a singer. And it's
Mhm.
funny too because when she was on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, um, when she was on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, in the fifth season, they had that episode where she actually was singing and stuff like that. Tell me what song you're playing on that song she was doing. And
Mhm.
Will was actually loved the episode. He encouraged her to pursue a music career. So
Mhm.
Tatiana, right after Fresh Prince of Bel Air ended, she was working on this album. She signed to Michael Jackson's label, MJJ Music, and everything like that too. And this album came out. It came out with like three singles: "Daydreaming," "Boy You Knock Me Out," and "Every Time."
Mhm.
Um, Not a bad album. I'm gonna be real. With you. This album actually has some joints though. To be honest, like next to the '90s R&B albums, the '90s action R&B albums like Teacher Campbell's Tisha, Jasmine Guy's first album, this album's 10 times better than those albums I talked about. To be real with you and stuff like that. For the longest time, I thought Trackmasters did some stuff on this album, but they weren't really on this album like that. They had production from like heavy hitters like Rodney Jerkins, Narada, Michael Walden, um, Sean Stockman from Boys to Men fame. He
Mhm.
does some production here and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Nice little summertime, nice little summertime album and everything like that too. Feel good music and shit. Like I said, unfortunately, this is like the only album she came out with because the album didn't really, the album didn't really do a lot it didn't really make a lot of noise. I mean, commercially, it was a moderate success to say the least.
Mhm.
But I think the singles was more successful than the album and shit like that. Cause that daydreaming point was
Mhm.
big back in like '98 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this album's out of print, but it is relatively cheap. So yeah.
Mhm.
Um, whose turn is it?
It's Ashley's son.
Okay.
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 A couple of stuff that I got are from like the same group. So for right now I'll just show like two at a time of what I got before I long before I show the ones that are from the same R&B group.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, one of these albums I've had my eye on them on this particular soundtrack for a minute, and it was from a animated movie titled Intergalactic featuring Kid Cudi. So that's what the first one is. The
Ooh.
Intergalactic soundtrack. Now I've been hearing things that a sequel for this movie is in the works. So, but I haven't heard a release date for when that'll be for that. And I haven't played this album because it's still in the packaging that it's in. So,
Nice.
That's dope.
yeah, yeah. Okay, and the next album that I have is one that I had my eye on for a minute, and I was debating for a long time whether or not to get this because it's from an R&B group from the late 90s, and it's their only studio album that they have, and this was the first album that featured um, future R&B singer Bobby V, formerly known as Bobby Valentino. It's Mista's
That
first
will
album.
be.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. And
That's
the
a hard
single,
album.
yeah, and the single that they were known for back then was Blackberry Molasses. And I remember hearing that song not only on Bobby V's Unsung episode, but I heard it in an episode of New York Undercover in a season 3 episode. I want to say it was, I think, either the first or second episode of that season when I heard that song, because, on New York Undercover, they always had montages of certain songs from back in the 90s and whatnot. And I remember hearing that song in the middle of that episode. But yeah, anyone who has never heard of Mista, definitely check this album out.
Nice.
All right, it's on you, cute.
All right. Well, well, I only have four items. Um, so I'll show off a couple of them now. First one is the Jimi Hendrix bobblehead.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
uh, 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 I believe I got this in San Francisco at Chinatown, and they have this on the item, so it's a very nice one. So yeah. Um, Next one I have President Obama bobblehead.
Hey.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, me neither. He'll forever be my president.
Yep, me too. The best one,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you.
Uh, I think I got this on Amazon, and yeah, stuff like that. So glad to have that too. I also got two books. First one is Black Lives Civil Rights Matter.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
like it's a book on 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 the on the on the uh uh, uh on the black social leaders like Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. You see you see 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 Colin Kaepernick right there. and I think I got this at the library, stuff like that.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's a very good book. So check it out.
Okay. That's what's up.
Okay.
That's what's up. All right.
Um, Second one I
Hold up.
got. Huh?
I was about to go next and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. But you say you got how many books you got?
I only have two. This one is just a to library collection.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Next joint I got is a DVD.
Hmm.
So I started collecting DVDs back again because streaming just sucks. I'm tired of them always taking shit out and stuff like
Yep.
that and putting it back
Oh
in.
no, no wait. I have I have a three. Well, yeah. So
Okay,
so yeah. So yeah. Go ahead. Or
gotcha. So the DVD I was going to show, my first one is Three's Company season 4 and everything like that too. This season this season favorite sitcoms of all time. One of my favorite seasons of this show. The show starred the late great John Ritter, the late great Suzanne Summers, Joyce DeWitt, Don Knutts, rest in peace to him as well, and Wedgeworth, Richard Klein as Larry. Classic, 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 feel good humor and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This was a season. A lot of people say it's like the best season of the show. I'm not mad about that. I feel like it's like my second, third favorite season and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of episodes like the camping episode where John Ritter does that hammock trick where he goes on a hammock falling down. Um, there was an episode, of course, the episode when Don Knutts debuted and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be rich. If you guys want to watch Three's Company on streaming, be careful because they edit a lot of the episodes. I hate it when they do that stupid shit. So I just stuck with the
yeah,
DVD.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. They always edit stuff out on streaming
right.
and stuff like that. It's annoying.
I feel you. So yeah, very, very, very dope season of the show, classic. And then the next vinyl I'm gonna show, the first vinyl I'm gonna show. I was very surprised I found this one because this group, a lot of their music is kind of hard to come by and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? Very, 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 very dope group. It is the SOS band with their first album, SOS. This
Oh,
album came
nice.
out June 6th, 1980. This was known for songs like Take Your Time, Do It Right, SOS, dit, dash, 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 dit. What's Wrong with Our Love Affair? Um, this was on Taboo Records. I'm gonna be real with you about the SOS band. I like the SOS band, but I prefer their stuff from like the mid to late '80s, especially when Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis did a lot of their production, like albums like On the Rise, which I do have in my collection, and Sands of Time. Indeed, this album was still good. I still fuck with this album, but you can tell like they
Right.
were this was time when a lot of their funk was like still kind of had that disco influence. Like, take your time, do it right. That's still a bop to this day. I'm not gonna get mad about
Hmm.
that. You know what I'm saying? But but like I said, this one I mostly got it for collecting purposes and shit like that too, and everything like that too. But I'm not gonna. It's not a bad album, but I kind of prefer their future stuff. Like this stuff, their first two, three albums, I'm like, but yeah, this probably might be my favorite of the first three albums. So must have in your collection. This album's out of print.
Nice.
It's on you, Ash.
All right. Okay. My next picks are okay. Yeah, not that long ago I did mention Bobby V, so I got his first first album.
Oh wow.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah. And this album came out in like what, 05, 06, something. Yeah, 05. And I was in middle school at the time when this album came out.
Wow.
Wow.
It had songs such as Slow Down, Tell Me, My Angel, Never Leave You, and I believe those three that I just mentioned were his hit singles. He even has a song with Ludacris on here. And there are a bunch of songs on here that I like too. He even had a remix to Slow Down, which is it's not bad, but I would say you have to listen to this album for yourself. For anyone who's like
Right.
into that R&B sound from the early 2000s, and especially from 2005, this album won't disappoint.
I never liked Bobby's solo stuff. To be real with you, that slow down song. I never liked that song.
Oh, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah, like even when he was on that Ludacris song "Pimping All Over the World,"
Hmm.
oh the man pimping all over the world. I was
I
like,
like
oh
that
shit.
song. I'm not gonna lie. That
Me
was
too.
a
I
I
like
liked
that
nice
it.
song.
song.
I love that song.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
love
to
that
Philly.
song.
It's all good.
Philly just
Yeah. Yeah, but the next one that I got from this
feels it.
store called Second and Charles. They sell a whole bunch of
Okay.
stuff other than CDs, vinyls, DVDs, um, comics, toys for kids, and game systems. Not just the new stuff, but stuff from old game systems like Super Nintendo, the PlayStations, Wii. I mean, any games and things you could find in there, definitely go, and you won't be
PlayStation
disappointed.
2.
I
Nice.
believe so because they keep all the games and things like that in a certain part of the store, like the
Okay.
consoles themselves. They keep them locked in a glass case near the front, where as
Okay.
if you're headed to check out and things. But the actual games they could keep them like in a certain part of the store, like as if you're headed to where the comic books are at, and the Funko Pop toys and all those other things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I have. I have a lot of Funko.
anyone who lives, I guess, all over the country and Second and Charles is there. I know for my city that there's at least two known locations because I know there's one that's like less than 5 minutes from me, so I can go there anytime if I want to get like CDs and things. But this next one
Okay.
is a CD single that I got from Second and Charles, and it was only like
Nice.
305 surprisingly, and it was and it's a Janet Jackson single, Together Again.
Ooh,
Hmm.
everywhere I go.
I
I
love
love
that
that.
song.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, cuz she got the radio edit version of it, the Jimmy Jam deeper radio edit version of it, the Jimmy Jam deep radio edit. So there's a deeper
Ooh.
radio edit and a deep radio edit. And she also has Got Till It's Gone featuring Q-Tip and Joni Mitchell. And it's the Uma JD's Revenge mix.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really love the
And it's
visual
one of
for that
my
song
favorite
too.
Janet Jackson songs too, Together Again. And I was fortunate enough to see her live last year in July.
Yeah, I saw her once in I believe it was 2017.
Mm.
Did a great job.
Yeah, it was a hot July day because it was her and Nelly touring when I saw her.
Okay.
See, I saw her with her and Ludacris.
Mm. Yeah, I remember you
Yeah.
told me that. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
but her meet and greet tickets were insane, and they sold out like months in
Oh.
advance. And I would have wanted to have met her after the show, but I mean, at that time, I was dealing with a whole bunch of stuff personally that year. But I was able to get a meet and greet ticket to join Nelly. I'm not sure if anyone's seen on my socials on some
Yep.
of the photos that I had with him.
no, I haven't seen it.
Okay, yeah, I have him on my IG page and my Facebook page too. So
Okay. I'll check
yeah,
it out.
Okay. All right. Just to let y'all know, Lashia just entered the building and everything like that too. She's here for entertainment. How you doing, Lashia?
I'm here for entertainment.
Uh,
What's that supposed to mean?
'Cause you know how you be. You know how you be. You know you can't be here.
Yeah.
No, I'm being good tonight. I have my son, so I can't do too much.
I
Y'all
feel
can
Oh,
you.
hear him in
Shout
the
out to your,
It's all good.
background.
yeah, shout out to your son and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be 10 on Sunday.
Happy
So
birthday.
yeah.
Happy birthday to him.
Hey.
Man, I
Yes.
got a 10-year-old son. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. But so y'all doing the collections tonight, and I kind of missed some of it because with this boy, and I was like,
Well,
oh
we just
snap,
started. Yeah,
Oh,
we
we're just
literally
getting
y'all
just
just
started.
started.
oh, okay. So I didn't miss
Yeah.
much. But
No, you're
just
good.
cool. So just speaking to Virgo girls list, um, the Together Again, like I really love that video, but I was just scared about that thing that was going from her nose to her ear. I was like, oh my
Oh,
gosh, please don't let
Um.
nobody hit it the wrong way.
ooh.
That's the only thing I was scared about. But no, but I really like that the whole I think that was when she was in like this she was giving us healing. Um and that song is not just about I don't think I when I heard that song, I really didn't think of a couple being together again. I thought maybe herself and getting back to herself because I think she was going through a journey of healing at the time.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so that I really like that song. But yeah, so I'm gonna just be listening in. I ain't gonna be doing too much. I do have a lot of stuff that I got coming up. Sunday I got In My Opinion, Monday I got Think Different TV. And the
Shout
game
out.
show is the last episode of the game show will be on November 11th. So
Okay.
yeah,
Check
no
that
more
out.
game show for a while. We're doing some rebranding. So uh yeah, that's pretty much it. But Reg, I'm glad to see you still doing your thing. I see you got a little bit of a haircut from what I can see. You keep going in and out.
Thank
But you got a nice little shape up and everything like that, keeping that hairline intact. That's what we all want. Um
you.
Yeah,
Cool.
like fresh, so clean.
so
Hmm.
first so
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
so
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank
I, yeah, I just want to stop through and show love and hopefully I'll see y'all on Monday. Because we talk about the
you.
AI
Yes.
stuff and the AI artist that's coming out and
Oh God.
oh well, can I ask y'all a question real quick? So when y'all do these collections,
Yes.
right? Will it ever be a day where an AI artist will make your collection?
No.
No.
No,
No.
Absolutely not.
I don't want that.
never.
I would be. I
What if
would
you
be. I
don't
would
know it's an
be
AI
scared.
artist? What if you don't know it's an AI artist?
That would blow my mind because nowadays, I mean, with so much speculation with AI just being in our day to day lives, it's just I just could not imagine them like infiltrating music in that way. Like, is it a real authentic human being singing, rapping, or whatever it is? And then next thing you know, it's like artificial intelligence.
Uh. Well, that's just frightening if you ask me. Cause recently,
Absolutely, that's frightening. Yeah,
yeah.
I wouldn't know what to believe anymore if an AI artist exists. Like I wouldn't know how to feel about that. I'm like,
Well,
what
Yeah.
there's
is
already
happening
two
here?
that's out right now. Timberland signed one named Tata, and
What?
Oh God, I saw that video. That's
Timberland.
like
then
what
there's
the
I
another
hell?
artist named
I have not
Zania
seen this
Monet.
video.
Yeah,
Who?
they just dropped the video like a couple of days ago.
I have not seen the video.
I
Don't
have, and
worry,
it looks. It's crap.
tune in Monday. I'm gonna be showing a piece of the video.
Okay.
Yep, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna be showing a piece of the video. just to kind of follow up from what we talked about last week and about how Suno and all these AI generated videos and stuff like that get a little crazy. But I mean, let's be honest though. A lot of human artists already use AI for creating songs and everything like that. So,
Mm.
people don't like to tap into their creative side anymore. People don't like to write. They don't like to come up with melodies. They don't like to arrange anything on their own. They want just it's a microwave generation, so everybody just wants it quick, fast, and in a hurry. Nobody likes to slow cook anything anymore. So
Right.
I
Right.
mean, they kind of worked it into our lives. If you think about it, you start off with songs being written by AI, then they could developing melodies. Now they're capturing people's voices, and they do these little videos where it's like, oh, SpongeBob is singing a Anita Baker song, and we all laugh,
That,
ha ha ha,
Oh
it's
my
so funny.
God,
he was
no.
That'd
he
be
was
And they
singing
worked
that'd
it
Whitney
be
into
Houston.
our
I have
hilarious.
lives gradually.
The day if I hear an AI version of SpongeBob singing Anita Baker or anyone, I'll be like, that's it, that's it, that's it.
no.
I had enough of it.
Ashley, you should see the SpongeBob singing "I Have Nothing" by Whitney Houston
Oh
if you want to.
no,
What?
no,
I
Really?
kid you
no,
not.
SpongeBob
Yeah,
singing
why?
wait, Houston
he's like,
song?
"Well, don't make me cry." I was like, "Oh,
Oh no,
SpongeBob singing for
no,
Sandy.
no,
He's
no,
singing for Sandy
no.
right now and shit."
I haven't watched SpongeBob in years,
Me
and
neither.
I I have fond memories of watching SpongeBob as a kid. I used to watch some of the early episodes with my dad. Rest in peace to my pops. But yeah, if he were here hearing this, knowing that there was AI version of SpongeBob singing Whitney Houston and Anita Baker, he'll be like, "What?" Now I'm definitely gonna have to inform my mom when she comes back from visiting my grandma about this, because I remember my mom and we were discussing something about AI to the point where if it gets so smart to the point where it could mimic your voice like over the phone or some
Oh yeah,
nonsense, and I'm like,
Oh
that would
yeah.
scare me. That would scare me because it'll be like, okay, if I'm thinking it's my mom calling me on the phone, or if it's, or she would think it's me calling her, and I'm like, it wasn't really you, was it? And they were like, no, and I'm like, what's going on here?
Oh,
Because
that's my next episode. That's the episode on Monday. So I'm going to
okay,
be piggybacking off of last week's episode and then jumping into this one where they're using AI for scams and stuff like that. So, you know,
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
I'm
because I was telling some people at my job about it too, because it's like, on one hand, AI could be used for good, but at the same time, you gonna have people misusing it for their own purposes and using it for evil, so to speak.
Yeah.
right.
evil.
Speaking of that, I
Yeah,
always
man.
get these spam. Speaking of that, I always get these spam calls on my phone, and it's like a unknown number, and I never answer it.
All right.
I just blocked it.
I see.
Yeah, keep blocking them because I mean we all get the random numbers and with the different area codes, or it could be coming from your city or out of state where you have no connection to and things of that nature. My phone don't even pick them up. It just automatically declines those calls, and 9 times out of 10 they just only call that one time, and then I don't hear from them again, or I just block them if they keep blowing my phone up constantly. So yeah.
Yeah.
Fact.
Before I head out, I just want to let everyone know that if you do get a call like that and someone asks you, "Can you hear me?" or whatever, just whatever you do, do not say yes, because they're taking
Okay.
your word yes and they're using it on things like, if they want to switch something over to their name and they're like, do we have your approval? And all they got to do is play you saying yes.
Right.
So don't ever, if they say, "Can you hear me?" Be like, "I can hear you. Can you hear me?" And then they'll hang up because they're not getting what they want. So
Fact.
I'm out, guys. I'll talk to you later. This boy is making a lot of noise.
All right. All right.
I'll
Well, you
Chill,
talk
have a
to
chill.
you
wonderful
later.
night.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
Peace.
You too.
All right. So it's Q's turn and shit.
Okay. So my next item will be uh will be a paperback book. Actually, two. First one is the Tupac autobiography book.
Dope.
Um, I forgot what year this came out, but basically this goes through every other part of Tupac's life and career. Um, it's a pretty good book. It's called Life of American Icon.
Mm,
So definitely a good book. So for all my Tupac fans, pick up this book. Not sure is not sure it's is out of print or whatever, but you can buy it on Amazon and you know add it to your collection. So this is
Yeah, I'll definitely
Tupac.
have to get my hands on that book.
Yeah.
I
So
heard that
this
was a
is
good book too.
huh?
I heard that was a good book too.
Yeah, very good book. Oh, speaking of that, there's a new Tupac book coming out next week
Oh wow.
called "Only God Can Judge Me" by uh New York Times author I forgot his name. He's like some sports um a correspondent or whatever.
Mm.
But yeah, but that book will be out October twenty
Okay.
first too. Yeah, so yeah, I just want to throw that out there real quick. Um, uh, my last is Malcolm X.
I got that one. And I
Ooh.
read that one earlier this year.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. It's also a pretty good book. Um, you know, uh, you know, you guys should know who Malcolm X is.
Mhm.
So, uh, legendary civil rights leader,
Mm.
controversial, you know. Um, but yeah, it's a wonderful book. So I recommend you buy this book. Um, yeah, and stuff like that.
Got you.
Yeah,
Dope.
it's funny that you mentioned Malcolm X because a couple of years ago we had one of his daughters come to the school where Reggie and I went to college to
Yep.
talk to us, and I
Oh,
have a
really?
photo. Yeah, and I have a picture of with her. Her name
Oh,
is
wow.
Ilyasa Shabazz. Yeah, yeah, and I have a picture of with her because she was selling some books that she wrote. One her life story about growing up with such prolific parents like such as her dad and her mom Betty Shabazz, and she's
Okay.
also written a bunch of children's books. One um about her dad called
Mm-hmm.
The Boy Named Malcolm, and another one about her mother as well. But yeah, yeah,
Nice.
she was such a nice person. She is so tall and statuesque. Like she definitely got her father's height, no question.
I bet.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
That's awesome.
uh, yeah. Back when I was school, just actually showed great guests and shit.
Mhm. Mhm.
Exactly. Now they're taking away all Black history at schools and stuff. Shit
Yeah,
like
Back.
that.
I feel that we're digressing as a society overall, and that sucks because I have a bunch of younger cousins and I have nephews who are 11 and a soon to be I want to say 5 or 6 towards the end of the year, and even though they're homeschooled and all, but it's like I want them to know more about our history of our culture and everything they could possibly know. Because I mean, knowledge is power, and I would want them to know who this man was, how his legacy is still, continuing on through his kids.
Exactly. And the fact that they like to whitewash, but they don't do nothing to whitewash any other history but our history, and that's the crazy part.
Exactly. And I'm like, why? Why y'all want to erase all the accomplishments and achievements that we made pretty much on the backs of black and brown people overall? And that's something that still bothers me to this day. And that's another reason why I still read books about such prolific people in history that are either known or unknown to me, and just so I can keep up with it.
Right.
Yeah. Yes. Well said. Well said. All right. My next album I already got this album on CD, but I got this on cassette, and this is the version I wanted to get on cassette. It's LL Cool J with Walking with the Panther. This came out in 1989, June 9th. Pretty much, I've done two reviews on this album. One, I did a solo review years ago. Then I did a group review about a couple months ago. This is the very exclusive version, and the reason why I say this is the version I wanted because this is the version with Jack the Ripper and crime stories. All right, so y'all should know Jack the Ripper. That was a diss track against Kumo D. That was
Modi.
like his first diss track against him. And what, in my opinion, his best diss track. In my opinion, I know a lot of people want to say "To the Break of Dawn." I know a lot of people want to say braggadocio mixed with like heavy hitting like jabs and shit like that. He did this a performance of the song on the show called Club MTV. Fire performance and shit. And then he has a song called Crime Stories, which very dope, underrated song. In my opinion, that was like the precursor to the song called A Legal Search for Mamas and Knock You Out. Just talking about like police brutality. Which I feel like this album gets a little underrated because yeah, is it his best album? It's not touching Mama Said Knock You Out, Big and Deffa. Hell, it's not even touching Mr. Smith, but I feel like this might be one of his most important albums because the love songs to me, while I did not like them, you can tell he definitely influenced motherfuckers to do more love songs and shit. But if he didn't have a lot of those love songs, this album probably would have probably been a bit better than Big and Deffa. Because I love songs like why do you think they call it dope? Going back to Cali, which is also on the Less Than Zero soundtrack. And in my opinion, the best beat Rick Rubin did for LL, in my opinion. Um, it gets no rougher, which is also throwing jabs to Kumo D and stuff like that too.
Hmm.
So very, very, very dope album. Very underrated. The love songs, I would just ignore them, in my opinion. That's all I gotta say.
What
I
about oh,
no. What about what?
um? Would you say 14 Shots to Don't Mr. Smith is best albums also, or
Oh, definitely, especially 14 Shots. See, 14 Shots is, in my opinion, his most underrated next to Walking with the Panther because people want to say, oh, well, he was trying to go wipe like the West Coast and everything. But honestly, a lot of those songs was kind of like quasi sequels to Mama Said Knock You Out. Like Stand By Your Man kind of is the same vein as Around the Way Girl. Buck 'em
mm-hmm.
Down was kind of like Mama Said Knock You Out. Straight from Queens, one of my favorite LL songs that nobody talks about. I call it an arguable classic, but I know a lot of fans say, "Oh well, that album was too West Coast influence," which people want to throw that Death Row Syndrome, which some
A lot of
parts I
people
can
was doing West Coast influence at that time.
yeah. So definitely, I definitely feel like that's underrated. To me, my favorite albums is like Mama Said Knock You Out number one, Big and Deffa number two, 14 Shots three, number four, maybe Radio, and number five, Mr.
Hmm.
Smith. But it might change here and there. So,
Nice.
all right. This next one is a DVD. I was so happy because this came earlier. I thought it was gonna come like next week, but it literally came today. This DVD series just came out like a couple weeks ago. It's the Wayans Brothers complete series. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow.
This show ran from 95 to 99 on the WB. By the way, Three's Company ran from 77 to 84 on ABC. I forgot to mention, but yeah, another sitcom retrospective like we did. I want to say last year we did this sitcom retrospective. So Shaw stars Sean and Marlon Wayans, the late great John Witherspoon, Anna Marie Horsford. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very underrated, dope show. This was like the first show on the WB. Kind of
Mhm.
like set the blueprint for for that channel, if you ask me. Because you
Mhm.
guys got to know, like Sean and Marlon, part of the legendary, influential Wayans family. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Um, Very funny show. I kind of prefer like the latter season, like 3 to 5. I still like the first 2 seasons though. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
again, we did a sitcom retrospective on this show. I am also planning a favorite episodes of Wayans Brothers coming very soon. So
Mhm.
definitely be on the look. I'm so grateful I actually got this complete series because funny story was I was going to actually order it on Amazon and that was like about $50, but eBay had a bid like one of those auctions and I got this actually for like 31, $32. So
Oh, that's
I
what's
was like,
up.
yeah, that's a steal. So definitely a very, very, very dope show.
Hmm. I got all 5 seasons of the Wayans brothers myself.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, and I got a couple of box sets of certain shows as well because with the way things are going, I feel that I may just have to do away with some of my streaming stuff because it's
Yeah.
getting more and more costly now. Like with my Hulu originally when I first got it, it was like 5, 6.99 a month. But then I added on the Stars channel thing, so it went up a little higher than that. And now I guess year after year after year, now it's come up to like 22.50 a month for Hulu for
Oh my
me.
God.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, that's a lot of
Yeah,
money.
yeah, and the reason that is like I said, I got the Stars network added on to my Hulu subscription, but still though, it's like I'm just keeping it a little bit longer until the last season of Power Book 4 and the final season of Raising Kanan come out. Other than that, after that, I'm gonna just cancel my subscription to that and a few other things.
Yeah,
I feel
a lot of people canceling their Hulu and Disney Plus.
Yeah, yeah.
shit. I use my
I
system
I
too.
yeah, I paused my Disney Plus so because that's getting a little expensive for me too. So I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to keep it or just cancel it altogether for my Disney Plus as well.
Yeah, because the only stream, yeah, cause the only streaming platforms I have is Netflix, Amazon, and Hulu. Um,
I canceled my Netflix like months ago. Right now I have my Prime, my BET Plus that I'm still paying for, and then like I said, I'm more than likely going to cancel my Disney Plus like tonight.
okay.
And like I said, I'm keeping my Hulu until they drop all the episodes of the final season of Power Book 4 and Raising Canaan, and then after that, I'll just call it a day on Hulu as well.
Nice. I think about canceling it too, but I don't know. They got a lot of good shows on there. But yeah,
Yeah, but I would rather have like all of my favorite shows like on the box set because it's like what Reg was pointing out before. Because with some of the stuff they got on streaming now, they edit a lot of the episodes or take away the original music
Oh
from
my
those
God.
shows and things. And I'm like, and then they put this generic music in it when you know good and well it's
oh
not the
god,
original.
Oh, I forgot to mention because if you guys watch the Wayans Brothers on streaming,
Hmm.
they replaced the Tribe Called Quest Midnight
Yeah,
Marauders.
yeah, yeah.
on-
That was
on
another
the
reason why I
piece.
got the box set of the Wayans
Yeah,
brothers too, because I'm like, what is this generic bullshit I'm hearing?
I mean that's That song kind of fly though. But at the same time, I was like, give me my electric relaxation and shit.
Yeah,
I think
electric relaxation. That's what I would be wanting to hear when I hear the show come on. I'm like, where is that at?
Yeah,
I think
all the music is intact in this complete series. Thank God.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's another reason why I got that. I got the Family Matters box set. I got
Ooh.
I got Welcome Back Cotter.
Oh, girl, what you know about that show? What the? Oh, I
No,
didn't know you
cause
fuck with that show.
I know my parents watched that stuff. I know my dad watched like stuff like that from the '70s and all that. So I got that, and I ordered the Robot Chicken box set. So I'm waiting for that.
Ooh. Yo, we have to do Welcome Back Carter review we gotta do Welcome Back Carter review soon.
Yeah, I still
Oh
got to watch
shit!
season 3 and 4 of that because I already
I'm gonna
watched
be real
season
with you.
1 and 2 this past weekend.
I'm gonna be real with you. You're gonna be kind of disappointed with season 4 and maybe a little bit of season 3, a little
Uh
bit.
oh.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the
Okay.
first two
And
seasons
yeah,
are my favorite.
and I plan on getting the box set of regular show as well.
Underrated show. I love that show too.
I love it too. I've been hearing rumors that they're gonna bring it back
Please don't.
somehow.
A remake?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh wow.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to get the
Enough
box
with
set of
these
anime.
remakes.
Yeah.
I'm
I
trying to
even got the
get like
box set of Adventure Time. So
sweet. I'm trying to get the Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain. Hopefully,
I
pretty
got those
soon.
too. I got
Yep.
both of them.
Cause I got Tiny Toons, but the DVDs of Tiny Toons
Oh
edits and shit.
man.
So
Oh, I don't have Tiny Toons, bro.
I got you, Ash. Don't worry about it. I'll send it to you. Don't
Mm,
worry about it.
yeah, yeah. And I got my Freakazoid seasons one
I'm
and two.
I gotta. All right. So Q, you said wait. So who showed stuff last? Was it?
Uh, I think it was.
No, it was yeah, it was me. So it's Ash. I think it's Ashley's turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Like I said before, a couple of these next albums are from the same R&B group from the early 2000s. So I don't know if I should just show two at a time or all of them of what I have.
You can show two at a time. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
do it for a
Okay,
while.
okay.
Um,
All right, yeah. This R&B group formed out in Cali. Um
Cali
they
represent.
yep. They they I guess you could say they formed in 98. However, they really started taking off once the new millennium hit.
Mm-hmm.
So and of course they had a few successful albums, part of Scream tours, winning all these awards including BET, I want to say Billboard Music Awards, all these things. They even were involved in a few films and what have you. And of course their fan base was, especially among their female fans, was insane at that time. And a few years back they had a reunion tour. They were part of the Millennium Tour. And and recently on social media they were part of the Chris Brown It Depends challenge. And they announced that they are gonna be hitting the road again in 2026, and tour dates are soon to come.
Oh,
None
cool.
other than B2K, Boys of
Oh
the New
God,
Millennium.
they
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
coming
I
back?
got their
I
yeah,
guess so.
Oh
yeah, I
wow.
got it. Yeah. I got their Pandemonium album, and I also got on their self-titled album.
You know
Man,
what?
I'm not
Speaking of that, I used to have them two albums, but I think I lost them a long
Oh
time ago.
wow. Yeah.
good.
Uh, wow. Okay. Okay. Since since I'm pretty much like of course a B2K fan. I mean, I was fond of them like when I was much younger, but I
Oh
never
yeah.
but I was never able to get their albums back then because I know one of their music videos that I remember seeing when I was like, what, I want to say at least 8 or 9 at the time was "Why I Love You." They had a bunch of cameos in that video. Rest in peace to Naya Rivera. She was in the video. Janae
Yeah.
Aiko, she was in the video too. You know, I mean,
From
yeah, yeah.
from Glee.
Oh yeah, yeah. Naya Rivera, she was on Glee. Rest in peace to her. You know,
Yes.
Yeah, such tragic
yeah,
way she went
yeah.
out.
So very sad that year. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, once they announced them tour dates, I'm gonna go see B2K again because I was there for the Millennium Tour in 2019. But this time when they do drop tickets, I not only want to at least have a ticket for the show, but I will want to at least meet these guys in person.
Hey,
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and not only that, I have one of the members following me on TikTok.
that's
Really?
what's up.
Yeah, yeah. Lil Fizz. Lil Fizz. Yep.
That's what's up.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All
So,
right. So
me?
Q, you got any more stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got I got I got one vinyl and a couple Funko Pops.
Okay.
So first I'll show off my Funko Pop. First one I got is the Jam Master Jay Funko Pop.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's what's up.
Rest in peace.
Yep,
Yeah,
rest in
R.I.P. to
peace.
Jam Master Jay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So I also got this on Amazon too. I think my mom got them. Uh,
Mm.
stuff like that. So yeah, very nice collectible. I mean, very nice piece right here. Stuff like that. Recipes Jam Master J. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Second one. Oops. Um, second one is another Jimi Hendrix.
Oh
Funko
Nah.
Pop.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So I got
Okay. Rest in peace. Legend.
Yeah,
yep,
rest in peace
legend.
to Jimmy.
And my last Funko Pop is uh Michael Jackson, Billie Jean outfit.
I've seen a lot of those on Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah, they got the Billie Jean one, they got the Thriller one, they got what the I want to say the one that he did for that Super Bowl halftime show one,
Yeah.
and the way you make me feel, MJ Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
a
man.
lot of those, and I've been thinking about getting me some collectible ones.
Right. So yeah. So yeah, I'm glad I got this way. Even though I got some more, but but they they are locked up in my cage. So I will show them another time and stuff like that on next collection video. Um,
Okay.
and my last final item is actually vinyl.
Okay.
This
Cool.
is Kendrick Lamar GNX.
Sick.
Nice.
Yep, beautiful
Love that.
collectible right here.
Mm.
So yeah, very dope album. This album is known for songs like uh, "TB Off," "Lufer," and things like that.
Hmm.
But yeah, very dope album. You know. So yeah, that's all I have. And you know,
Okay. Dope shit for both of y'all. Both dope shit.
Hmm.
thank you.
All right. So the next two albums I got are singles for this round. This artist, I'm so glad I got this single because I've been looking for this single for a while, and I only really got it for the remix. It's Nas, "The World Is Yours" single. Um,
Ooh.
This single came out May 31st, 1994, about a month after Illmatic came out.
Mm.
This was actually one of the first Nas songs I listened to that made me a fan. But I'm gonna be real with you. As much as I love the original with Pete Rock produced, it's the Q-Tip remix that I. That's the reason I got the single. And I remember when I first saw the video. The video was what really made me want to listen to Illmatic and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? That Q-Tip remix, man, it's just so fucking ill and some shit. The people, I like the original. The original version is fire too, and
Yeah.
everything. And you guys should know that this was one of the songs that was the reason that him and Pete Rock are beefing with one another. But it's actually some more shit too. But because a couple years ago, Pete Rock sued Nas
Oh
because he claimed
wow.
that he didn't get
Yeah, I
royalties.
remember that.
Yeah,
It's
he didn't get
because of
royalties.
royalties and stuff.
Yeah,
Mm.
and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy though because him and Pete Rock, Nas and Pete Rock made such dope shit on Illmatic and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like the only Illmatic producer he's never worked with since this album, which it's a fucking shame though, but
Yeah.
it is what it
Mm.
is. But yeah, very dope single and everything like that too. I don't know if the 20th anniversary of Illmatic got the Q-Tip remix. I don't know because I got the original version on vinyl. I got a 10th anniversary on CD, which I'm gonna be real with you. The 10th anniversary, that was the first version of Illmatic I got, but the remixes there suck. That's all I'm
Mm.
gonna say. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Why does it suck?
Yeah.
because it's like a lot of those beats, you can tell they were made like in 2003, 2004, and they try to
Mm.
give like. I hate it when they do that with these reissues and remastered versions of albums where
Mhm.
they do like remixes of certain songs and they try to modernize it for new generations. Sometimes it might work right, like the
But
Thriller
half the time
25
it doesn't.
remix. Yeah, I do like the remixes on Thriller 25, believe it or not, some of
Me.
them,
Me
but
too. Me too.
yeah,
What do you think about that Star Wars song that was on the 10th anniversary?
all
Whatever that
right.
song.
So yeah, and the next and last vinyl on this round, this is from another album that this concert movie for this album recently came out on IMAX, and I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to see it on IMAX and shit like that too. But I am glad that I got the single because his B sides was always ill, and his Prince with "You Got the Look." You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying?
Nice.
This was um this was from the legendary Sign of the Times album and everything like that. So you know what I'm saying, which I personally feel is Prince's best album in my opinion and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I love that fucking album to date. Just to let you guys know, Ray Sean just entered the building. How you doing, Ray Sean?
That Ray Sean.
Doing
Hey.
good.
Yes, yeah. So Ray Sean, you're gonna go after Ashley, just letting you know
All
and
right.
shit. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, you got the look also features Sheena Easton and stuff like that too. With Sheena Easton and Prince, she was known for songs like Nine Morning Train, but then when she hooked up with Prince, it kind of revitalized her image and stuff like that too, especially when she dropped that 88 album that we talked about, I think called A Lover in You and shit, which is a
Mm.
very dope album. The B-side was actually Housequake, another song from fucking Sign of the Times. Another very, 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 very dope track. Tell me who in the house knows about the quake. We do bullshit. To me,
Love that
that's
song.
that song is like his tribute to Parliament Funkadelic and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope album, dope single, must have in your collection.
What do you think about the anniversary edition of Sign of the Times came out in
I loved it.
2020, I believe?
That might be the best Prince remastered edition of an album his estate ever dropped because they threw in songs from the Dream Factory sessions. They threw in some rarities like the songs he did with Miles Davis. Even though some of those songs
Mm.
we've heard in the past, I feel like that might be the best one because other remastered editions from Prince I was kind of disappointed with. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, too, I still got the OG versions. I still got the OG versions of certain songs and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I'm on streaming, because my car unfortunately does not have a CD player, which I'm trying to get me a portable CD
Oh,
player in my
Damn.
car at some point. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on stream, and I see remastered edition album. I was like, okay, some rarities I do fuck with, but I'm gonna be real with you. I do feel like the Prince estate takes care of Prince's albums better than Michael Jackson's estate because
Yeah, I
yeah.
agree.
when they did like the Thriller remastered edition and stuff like that, I forgot what they did, but they threw in songs from like off the wall sessions. I'm just like, come on,
What?
What?
yeah, man.
Wait a minute. How are y'all going to remaster Thriller, one of Michael's best works of art, by having
Off
stuff
the wall songs on
from
there.
off the wall on there? Really? That don't make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they still didn't put out the anniversary Dangerous album and history
Mm,
and stuff like that.
crazy.
yeah. I just gave up hope on that. I'm just like, look, I'm just gonna stick to the OGs at this point.
Speaking of
Yeah.
that, what do y'all think about the Michael Jackson movie about to come out next year or something like that? Or there because they said there's going to be a trailer for that next year. I mean next month.
Mm,
We just have to see it to believe it. To be real.
I
I'll
know.
see it
And
to
then
believe it.
too, there's so much of Michael's life for a film of this magnitude. It's like I know it's been years in the making, and of course they want to make sure they get everything right when it comes to his biopic because we've seen countless times where we've seen these so-called biopics, and some of them got it right.
Some of them
Others, it was
didn't.
either a hit or miss, or others were just an epic fail all around.
Yeah.
Right.
Living in Neverland.
Oh yeah, I don't even consider that shit
I never
funny.
watched that. I never watched that one.
Which
Me
was
neither.
bullshit. That was bullshit.
Y'all not missing much.
Okay, good to know.
Because I heard they were having some they were having some lineup changes
What's
with
the
the
cast?
movie script. No, not the cast. It's just with the what you call it, the script or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
that's where it all starts.
Yeah,
that's
and
why
I'm
kept getting
hoping it's
delayed.
nothing too serious because to me I feel that could either make or break the film, and it hasn't even been released yet. So
Yeah,
I'm hoping that they're doing the right thing.
right.
Definitely. All right, so it's Ashley's turn.
Okay. All right. My next picks are some albums that I've been wanting to get my eye on this artist for a long time because for the longest I've only had two albums of hers. I got her debut album from '97, and I got her live performance album, I believe. I got Erica Badu's Mama's Gun and New America Part Two.
Oh,
Love Erica Badu.
Yeah, because I don't really have a whole lot of albums, like I said. So that was why I was like so wanting to get stuff from her for the longest. And thankfully, I've got these two albums from Second and Charles for $4.75 each. So
I might have
I
checked
could,
that store out.
yeah, because like I said, they got some good stuff. It's like you really gotta really like search in the categories that they have because some stuff they either have them in their distinct musical categories or sometimes they just put them there randomly, so it's just like you gotta like really peruse your way in there. And like I
Yeah,
said, they also got vinyls too, so
yeah. Next time I come to Charlotte, I'm definitely gonna come to Second and Charles and shit.
yeah, if you do let me know because like I said it's like less than 5 minutes up the road from me.
Okay. Maybe next month I'll definitely let you know.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of Erica Badu, I'm reviewing her for her new America album on my channel.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sweet.
Yeah, Fourth World War.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to get
She
my
needs to
hands
drop.
on that one.
She needs to drop this album with Alchemist ASAP though, because we waiting on that shit.
yeah.
How long ago has she been doing that one?
Well,
Or
she
is in
said
the
she was going to
works for
drop.
that one?
She was going to drop it in August originally, but I think she had to block it because, well, delay it because I personally think it's sample clearances and
Oh,
stuff like that.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
All right. So
that would be it.
definitely. All right. So it's Ray Sean's turn. I think you said he's done and shit, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's Ray Sean's turn.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So,
Oh, by the way, Ray Sean is two in a row. You can show two at a time and shit.
okay, thank you.
No problem.
Um, so my my first my first item I'm gonna show to y'all is from one of the most popular animes from the '90s. It helped redefine the magical girl genre, and it's Sailor Moon.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yep,
that both got his items and toys and shit. Okay,
yep. I got
that
the Sailor
is
Moon toy
lovely.
look at that.
from Christmas. S- Yeah, shout out to shout out to the creator of Sailor Moon. Naoko Taguchi. She's still doing her thing out here.
Mm.
So,
Right.
salute to Sailor Moon. And another um item I have, and it's a manga series by one of the most famous Japanese female groups called Clamp, and it's their darkest series, X.
Ooh,
Mm.
Mm.
Yep.
somebody
Um,
recommended the show too.
yeah, X, or
I never saw that show.
also known as X 1999. This is the back cover right here, showing the main character Kamui.
Mm.
Mm.
So pretty much, the story of X, it, 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 it takes place in the year of 1999, where is now a Tokyo is destined to be a battleground for the two factions that are fighting for Earth's future, the destiny of Earth. The Dragons of Heaven who want to save the Earth and humanity, and the Dragons of Earth who wants to destroy humanity in order so as to say that the Earth can be reborn again.
Mm.
Mm.
So
Oh wow.
it's pretty much like a dark fantasy, apocalyptic manga. It never got finished because of because of the violent content that was shown in the manga,
Oh.
because it was also very gruesome and shocking for its time, and also because of its subject matter dealing with, like, the whole um
Mm.
humanity dying, the earth dying, like, that apocalyptic storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, very very great series. Yeah, X 1999 by Clamp.
Okay, dope
Okay.
cuts, dope
Cool.
cuts. All right. Um, this is on me now. All right. So these next CDs I got these last Sunday when I was in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this album I've done a review on with Try and everything like that too. Very very dope album in my opinion. It's Heavy D and the Boys with Blue Funk and
Ooh.
everything.
Cool.
This came out 1992, December 22nd. This was the first album that they did, I think, after Trouble T Boy's death. 'Cause I think he was still on the Peaceful Journey album, but they were finishing that up and everything
Mm.
like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This album only came out with two singles, Who's the Man and Truthful and stuff like that too. In my opinion, I feel like this is like their darkest album, but well, I want to say I feel like production wise, it has like a more boom bap basement funk kind of feel to it. Cause it's funny too, cause a lot of fans when they come to this album, like diehard Heavy D and the Boys fans, some people might say they fuck with it, but then some people say they don't fuck with it because you gotta
Mm.
remember 2 years later they came out with Nothing But Love, which that's actually my favorite album from them too. And a lot of fans kind of
Hmm.
consider that like a return to form in a way.
Mm.
But to me, this album was fire. I don't give a fuck. I love this album. Yes, y'all. Dun, 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 dun. I love the way Primo used that Aretha Franklin sample.
Hmm.
Um, Talk is cheap. Here comes the Hefster. I love that one. A bunch of niggas with Busta, Third Eye, Robbo, Guru, and Biggie. I'm gonna be real with you. I love that song, but the mixing on that record was kind of especially when it came to like verses like from Guru, because they had like the bass so thick you could barely hear Guru's verse. Which is another thing with this album. I feel like the
Interesting.
mixing on this album and the mastering, I feel like it definitely needs a remaster and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
still
Same
like. I
with
still.
oh,
You said what?
same with Tupac's first album. That needed remastering too.
Mm.
The quality
Right.
on the album was kind of low a little bit.
Right. Definitely. That's another one. And yeah, but this album right here, I definitely fuck with. Check out the review on the channel about more of my thoughts. Heavy D and the boy.
And by the way, shout out to Celebrity Underrated who did a great episode on Heavy D. Just
Yeah,
want to throw
shout
that
out to
out.
him. Shout
Mm.
out to him as well too. All
Yep.
right. Next album. I was so hypey. I found this album and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? This album is from one of my favorite R&B singers of all time, and everything like that too. Kind of a rare album, but it's Tevin Campbell with the Tevin album. This album came out November 19th, 1991. This is his debut album and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This came out on Quincy Jones. This came out on Quincy Jones label, Quest Records and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was known for songs like "Tell Me What You Want Me to Do," "Goodbye." He did a cover of Brothers Johnson's "Strawberry Letter 23," "Alone with You," "Confused" in one song. But to me, it's to "Tell Me What You Want Me to Do" and stuff. That was like the best song on this album. That was like the running round. I remember he got his start really on the Back on the Block album, you
Mm-hmm.
know, songs like the title track, and then he did a cover of Brothers Johnson Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, you know, he worked with Prince on the Graffiti Bridge soundtrack. He did the Round and Round track, and he was also in the movie as well too, and
Mm.
everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
What?
these days, you said
Uh
what?
oh, I'm sorry. What's that movie? Graffiti Bridge. It was kind of but not better than Purple Rain.
What up? What's good?
Definitely.
Hey, Try.
What
What's
What's
up?
up,
up,
Try?
Trey?
Good.
Hey, Troy.
Good.
Yeah. As I was saying, these days people know Tevin Campbell because he played Powerline from the Goofy movie,
Mm-hmm.
which a dope movie and shit like that. But that's like, and of course everyone loves to do that stupid "Can We Talk" challenge and stuff like.
I
I love
remember that.
I
I
love
remember
"Can We
that. I
Talk,"
remember.
but can we please stop fucking up that song? Can we please stop doing that for God's sakes? But let me tell y'all something. I expect to review on this album very soon and everything like that too. This is definitely a classic album from Tevin Campbell. Um, try we're showing two albums, two stuff at a time. You're after Ray Sean, but how you doing, bro? You living?
Done. Done. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's
That's
up.
good.
All right, all right. Ashley, it's on you.
All right. Okay. My next ones are more pickups I got from Second and Charles. Like I said, they got a lot of good stuff at very, very cheap prices. So I wasn't expecting nothing less. And I was just like seeing what stuck out to me in these two albums here. I got Mariah Carey's MTV Unplugged album.
Woo!
Oh,
Come on.
nice.
Mm-hmm. And it had
I got
and
that too.
yep, yep, and it has 7 songs on it that features Emotions, Vision of Love, Make It Happen, I'll Be There, Can't Let Go, you know. Because everyone who knows when MTV was at its peak when it came to the music, it had MTV Unplugged,
Yep.
where pretty much anyone
Yeah.
who was anybody at that time was really doing their thing, singing their songs, the hits, some the minor
Yeah.
hits or the radio friendly hits, so to speak, or whatever. You tuned in faithfully for it. Back
I
back
love
when
him.
networks were really about the music and not all this reality TV show shit.
Yeah. And nowadays are shutting down MTV after 30 years,
Yeah, I heard about that this week too.
which sucks, by the way.
Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah.
You know.
And you know
Mhm.
what's crazy? Actually,
Yeah.
she actually did the unplug because people thought that she was lip syncing because around the whole Milli Vanilli controversy,
Oh,
and
I
she was
remember hearing
actually
about that. Everyone thought that she was doing it too, but no, she could really sing her face off. So
she was actually the first artist to drop an unplugged album too.
I did not know
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Well, she proved them doubters and the naysayers and the haters that who she is.
that
Yeah. Mm. The next one I got is Donna Summer's Greatest Hits Endless Summer.
Last Dance.
So I got that on
Dance.
vinyl actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's track 5 on the list, Last
Yeah.
Dance, along with all her other hits
Mhm.
from like over the years. Rest in peace to the one and only Donna Summer.
Queen of Disco.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll be real, if they ever consider doing a Donna Summer biopic, I would feel that I know over the years a lot of people say maybe Kelly Rowland could play that role.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Shit, they need to hurry up before people get too old. That's all I'm saying. Shit.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Because I mean, I watched her documentary on HBO Max, and it was so good and well done by her daughter. You know,
I haven't seen that
Right.
yet.
oh, it's great, and it had me tearing up a little bit.
Oh,
All right. Dope picks, Ashley. So it's Ray Sean's turn.
Hmm.
Yep. This next one is a dark fantasy horror manga, and I watched the first season of the anime, and it's The Promised Neverland.
Cool.
Mm,
nice.
This story is about three um kids named Emma, Norman, and Ray. They live at the Gracefield House in orphanage uh, under the care of their mom. But what they soon find out is that the orphanage that they're living in is actually a um like a place where the kids are raised to be food for the demons, and so the kids are on a mission to e- escape from the orphanage before they're fed to the demons. Um, a very great series. I watched the first season of the anime, which is very dope. It kind of reminded me of Death Note in a way, where it's all about the mind games, the psychological games, rather than like fighting. But season two is where things get very muddled, and that's where it became very rushed. So I just say stick with the first season of the anime because it really sets up the tone for the whole anime. And then I have Super Mario 3 All Stars.
Oh
Ooh.
wow.
Yep, where where instead of buying each game at once, you can play 3 games at once. You got
Cool.
Super
Oh
Mario
Yes.
cool.
64, which I play a little bit. Then Sunshine, my favorite one, and then Super Mario Galaxy. So yeah, very my only nitpick is that I wish they included Super Mario Galaxy 2. And
That's a good game.
yeah, so very good game. Super Mario through the All Stars.
Nice.
Nice, nice.
That's
All
what's
right.
up.
I'm taking it back. All right, let's see what Try got. Let's see what Try
All right.
got.
Yep.
I got John Cena. You know, this is last year in wrestling, retiring. This is the "You Can't See Me" edition of John Cena action figure.
Mm.
Oh wow,
It's
that's cool.
totally invisible. Got the cover art on the back.
Nice.
You
Okay.
know, shout out to John Cena. Shout out to the homie Emeka from Nigeria by way of Tennessee. I saw him a couple weeks ago. He gifted me this starter Giants satin jacket,
Sick.
That's dope.
old
That's
school
what's
joint.
up.
I that's the one you want on Instagram, right? That new pick,
Yes,
right?
I haven't even worn it yet. I just took the picture and put it on Instagram.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Sick, sick. All right. So I got a album and a vinyl and a DVD I'm gonna show next. I'm
Okay.
so glad I got this album, but I'm kind of disappointed with it. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. It's the
All right.
Clips with their latest album, Let God Sort Them Out. Um, this came out early 2025, like July. Well, not early, mid 20, like July 2025. This was like their first album since Till the Casket drops in 2009. Very dope album. To me, this might be one of the best hip hop albums of the year so far and stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? Um Pusha and Malice did their thing, but I am disappointed with this album because I don't know why I don't know why these certain albums on vinyls when they come out, they take certain shit out.
Yeah.
So the song So Be It, which I fucking love, is not on this album because of sample clearances. And they actually had an issue with the on streaming because the original So Be It was replaced by part two. I personally like both parts and shit, but that kind of disappointing. And then even on the vinyl version, Tyler's verse on POV is not here. They just took his verse out, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh
Why did
wow.
they take it out though?
I have no idea. I have no idea, but
Well,
but I,
I have it. I have Tyler's version on my on my Apple Music. It's on there.
yeah, I
With the
know.
clips and stuff.
Yeah, I know. They just only took it out on vinyl and shit like that. I don't know why they do that stuff, but other than that,
Interesting.
fucking, we did a review on this one.
Yeah.
Fucking love Chains and Whips. Inglorious Bastards. By the Grace of God, fucking dope album. Pharrell was on his bad production wise on this one, so
Yeah.
That's it.
must have in your collection.
Speaking of changing whips, they were trying to remove that song because
Yeah,
of Kendrick's verse and stuff.
yeah, yeah. We already know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the next DVD, I'm gonna
Stuff.
show y'all this shit. This is another. This is something I've always wanted. Is Three's Company with season 5 of Three's Company.
Mm.
This came out. This season ran from 1980 to 1981. Very controversial season and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why it was controversial was if you guys are fans of the show, you guys should know Suzanne Summers had issues, you know, with because she wanted a more higher pay rate and stuff like that too. And she got into it with like some of the cast, some of the producers and writers. She wasn't showing up to tapings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Mm.
So they pretty much fucked with her. Like they sent her away, and like at the end of certain episodes, she would have to be like in a closed studio and be on the phone talking to Jack and Janet and stuff like that too. So then they brought in her cousin Cindy, played by Jenna Lee Harrison, and all that shit. But other than that, very dope season, very funny season. You know, it's Three's Company. You know what you're going to get. One of my favorite episodes was when Jack pretended he he was his own cousin, trying to fool Mr. Furley and shit like that too. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? There was also another episode where he had to fake his own death because some guy wanted to whoop his ass for flirting with this girl. Like John Ritter's, this might be his best season on the show, to be real with you. So very dope season. Must have in your collection. All right, Ashley, take it away.
All right. My next my next couple of albums are, well, one of them is one that I've been wanting to get my hands on for the last couple of years. Um, I I feel that this guy's music career has been overshadowed by so much controversy that he's been involved in over the last couple of years. But I'm taking it back to Kanye's The College Dropout.
Uh,
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
You don't like it, Reg?
Yeah, I
I
was about
like
to
it.
say I could tell. I could tell.
I like it, but I don't love it as much. I feel like it's kind of. I get the influence, but some songs I'm not gonna say all the songs was dope as fuck. So some songs I didn't like.
Mm. I mean, I
Yeah.
can
It's
respect that.
still a classic, though. Still a classic.
Yeah, it is. It is. Like if I had to go back and re-listen to Kanye, I would go with the early Kanye. I don't know about all the latest that he's got now.
This AI bullshit
So
he's doing.
that's a hard pass for me. Yeah, that's definitely a hard pass for me. So
Yeah.
okay. These are I would say the last three albums that I have in my collection right now. I mentioned these guys earlier, and I know Try wasn't on here when I mentioned them. Um, I got I got B2K's greatest hits,
Yeah.
their
Come
remix volume 2 album,
back.
and I got the You Got Served soundtrack.
Never liked that movie. Oh my god.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
I never
Oh,
liked you guys. Those stupid dancing movies in the 2000s, man. I never liked them. Shit.
That was huge because like
wait.
it
Yeah.
was not only that, it was like, you know, them big dance shows that they had at the time, like America's Best Dance Crew,
Yeah.
and So You Think You Can
Step
Dance,
up.
and of course Dancing with the Stars is
Yeah.
still ongoing.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that was what it was at the time. I mean, so much has changed since 04, 05, you know.
Back when America was a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And back when the music television networks weren't so, they were more into competition shows versus the reality stuff at that time too,
Right.
compared to now. But yeah, yeah, that's it for me on my CDs.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, Ray Sean, what you got?
All right. I'm gonna take this back to the 70s. For a Disney film that takes place in Viva la France, and it's none other than the Aristocats,
Everybody, everybody,
Oh,
the VHS.
everybody wants to be cat.
I have the
Woo!
VHS. I have the VHS tape of that movie. That was my one of my favorite Disney movies from my
Yeah,
childhood.
very underrated. To me, very underrated.
Oh yeah.
Um, it deserves so much love, especially because like similar to Notre Dame, like if anyone loves Paris, France, they would love this film because the animation, everything about this film is just a classic love story between Thomas and Duchess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Then I got a comic book, and this was way back when I went to Comic Con. and it's Two Land. Yeah, this the Two Land comic book. Um, so it's like the premise is like over the past few months, Tulane has been a city of unrest. Crime has spiked. The Tulane Police Department is understaffed and overworked. Curiously, there have been reports of a mysterious mass vigilant taking justice into his own hands. Meanwhile, the notorious criminal Rampage has a tight grip on the Tulane underworld and is working towards something big. So that's the cover of it, and I got the wallpaper, and I got the paper the wallpaper for it too.
Dope. Okay. All right. Y'all got some
Yeah,
dope picks. Let's see what Try got.
I picked up some new like I got like a new comic book haul and some new titles. You got the Last Ronin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Casey Jones. They made Casey Jones a female on the cover, so she's a
What?
female. Yeah,
Mm.
Casey Jones. Remember Casey Jones, Reg?
I
Yeah.
remember, I remember, Ken,
They
remember
made
him.
Casey Jones. They made Casey Jones a female.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, I
What?
don't know.
Mm.
But
They made him female.
in the story, she's a female, and Back to Stockman is actually black in the comic book.
Oh wow.
And the whole story, like the turtle got destroyed. There was one turtle left. This is like that whole story. They're making it into a movie actually. And I got Black Panther. The World to Come is dealing with two
Mm.
Black Panthers in Wakanda. And I think one of the black I think the other Black Panther was adopted by T'Challa because he's white. He's a white Black Panther.
Okay.
And yeah,
Mm.
and I got Predator versus Spider Man, and it takes place during there's a heat wave in New York City, and the Predator comes to New York City, and he's killing people, and Spider Man finds out. He's trying to find out who it is. And Mary Jane is his girlfriend at that time, and Mary Jane gets hurt on in the subway because the Predator like went to the subway, killed off like people in the subway, and she's trying to escape. And Spider Man is trying to find out who the hell this Predator guy is. But it's definitely a great story.
Yeah. Speaking of Ninja Turtles, the original cartoon series is is on a Tubi now. I don't know if you saw that.
Yep,
87.
yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
It's on Tubi. Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's my show. All right. Dope picks. Dope picks. Now, this album, I actually got this album today. Another album I've done a review on. I'm so glad I got this album because everywhere I go online, this album's stupid expensive. And I got it on vinyl too, and it's like the rare version on vinyl. OC with Word Life.
Mm,
Uh,
classic.
Hmm.
yes, this album came out October 18th, 1994 on Wild Pitch Records. OC, being affiliated with DITC, even though he got to start really under organized confusion, to be real with you, because he was on that song Fudge Pudge, I think from like their first album, which is a very underrated album. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope record. It came out with two singles, Born to Live, which I love that record, and Time's Up, which everybody knows Time's Up now because this new generation knows it because that was on 8 Mile. Eminem was rapping over that shit and stuff like that
Mm.
too. But
Yeah.
this album,
Yeah.
a lot of people compare this album to like a more darker Illmatic and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Which um I see in some parts, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it definitely has its similarities, but OC definitely value more like storytelling and songs like Point of Views. I love that record. Let It Slide when Niggas try to fuck with him, but he just wants to let it slide. The outro, he used that Bezos sample, which I feel like he used that geniusly. The title track was dope. The Born to Live remix, the Organized Confusion remix, I highly recommend that as well too, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So very, very, very dope album. This version is highly out of print because I think now they got like the 2004 reissue. That's like the more accessible one, but even that version is out of print as well too. So must have in your collection. Next album. This is another album I was glad I got. By the way, this album and Word Life, I got those from Carolina Soul, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Best vinyl store ever. That's all I'm gonna say. So this album is from one of the more notable funk groups from the 80s and stuff like that too. Um, it came out in like the early 90s and shit. It was the time with Pandemonium. Very, very, very dope album from the time. This is their fourth studio album. This is the album where they kind of got back with Prince and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because they were on the Graffiti Bridge soundtrack and movie and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And originally, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This album is kind of like a contract obligation, and the reason why I say that was because there was supposed to have been an album called Corporate World, and it was only supposed to have been Morris and Jerome. But pretty much Warner Brothers pretty much told Prince that, the times they still owe an album and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So the original lineup got back together because you guys gotta remember, Prince fired Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis from the time like in '83 because they were doing outside production, and they were working with groups like SOS Band and so on and so on and shit like
Hmm.
that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So with that being said, they dropped this album, and this album was known for songs like "Jerk Out," "Chocolate." You know what I'm saying? This also has songs like Donald Trump Black version. Sometimes I get lonely, cooking class. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope. Very, very, very dope, dope, dope album. In my opinion, this might be my favorite album from them. Keyword might be and shit. I gotta re-listen to this album and shit. Hot take. I do like this album more than Ice Cream Castles. I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that one. I don't give a fuck. I
Hmm.
like Ice Cream Castles, but it's kind of some songs are kind of but this definitely had a key and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So very dope album, very hard to come by too. All right, all right. You got some more Ash?
Um, I'm done with as far as my CDs go, but I have a few DVDs that I picked up recently. Cause like I said, like with the way everything is going, I'm definitely seeing myself like canceling certain streaming subscriptions to the reasons I explained earlier. You know,
Facts.
and just getting DVD box sets. Cause I mean, I still got a DVD player in my room, and I can watch stuff at any time without ads, without edited material being replaced by original songs and all that other shit. And
Yeah.
Facts.
yeah, I ain't gotta worry too much about that. First DVD I got is from a movie during the 1940s that stars Lena Horne, Cab Calloway, Bill Robinson,
Ooh,
Stormy Weather.
lucky as hell. Oh,
Ooh, hello.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I have yet to watch this movie, but I definitely plan on watching it like real soon because I know there's one particular clip that I know of the Nicholas brothers along with Cab Calloway when they do their thing at the end, with the jump and jive song, and then they break
yes.
out their iconic dance routine with like the 4.5, 5 minutes of incredible like just incredible greatness from the Nicholas brothers. Rest in peace to both of them.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like
Yep.
that's pure showmanship that you don't see nowadays. Cause like I mean, with their athleticism and just their ability just to like be doing the splits and all that. You don't see that nowadays. So I'm
Mhm.
definitely gonna watch
No.
this very soon. Very soon.
Let me know what you think of that movie, Ash.
I will. I will. Next one I got it's like a, I guess you could say, historical autobiographical piece, whatever you want to call it, based on actual people, and the story of this particular movie involves events that happened in the city of Durham, North Carolina during the 1970s.
Sick.
And I
Hmm.
also have the book with the same title of the movie, but I want to read the book first before I watch this movie, just so I can see if it's like kind of coinciding with what it really is in the book,
I know what
and
she got.
transforming it into the film. This movie I got is called The Best of Enemies with Taraji P. Henson and Sam Rockwell.
I heard about that movie.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
About
like I
that
said, I
movie.
also got the book with the same title, so I plan on reading the book first before I watch the movie, just so I could see like if most of the material is like, transformed, or did they like change some of the things from the book into the movie or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one I got, it's a movie that came out during what I want to say, what, 2015, 2016, a film that was long overdue, based on one of the most iconic rap groups of all time, Straight Outta Compton.
Yes.
Yes.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. I
Is that
also have Michelle's movie, Surviving Compton. I have yet to watch that too.
That movie's funny.
That movie was
Yo,
No, I'm not laughing at her pain, but
yeah.
I'm just gonna say some stuff. I'm not gonna say it, but some stuff you're just gonna unintentionally laugh at some point. Just the acting. That's
Yeah,
all.
it's acting that's bad.
I would have to, yeah, I would have to watch it for myself because I got that in my room too. So yeah, I have yet to watch that. So, and the
All right.
next one is the next four are pretty much action movies, so to speak. Something I feel that was been, I feel, long overdue by this man who's had a long career in the movie business for a long time. I got all four of the John Wick films.
wow? I
Oh,
Yeah.
only like the first one.
Oh,
I only like I only like the first two ones. The other one didn't care for, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
I
seen
got
any of
all
them.
four of these. Yeah, I plan on watching these sometime soon, and maybe I could watch these with my mom when she comes back, because she likes watching action movies. She also likes watching like crime mystery
Yeah.
movies and things like that. And I know growing up, she used to watch like the Turner Classic Movies on TV sometimes, that as well as the westerns.
Mhm.
So
So
yeah,
Yeah,
that's nice.
Actually got
yeah.
some heat, boy. I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Y'all all
cause
got
yeah, yeah,
I'm,
cause
I'm
before,
embarrassed.
before you hopped on, try, I was telling Reg I had some box sets of certain shows,
Wow.
cause both Reg and I, we both have the box sets for of the Wayans brothers, and I told him I got the Welcome Back Cotter box set.
yes.
Bro, you know
Yeah,
what? We should do like a whole episode on like box sets.
Yes. I'm
But
down for
we
that.
all got box sets. We all got like box sets of different shows and movies. So
mm-hmm.
Yeah, whole
Yeah,
DVD collection would be up.
I also got the
yeah.
box set of Family
Yeah,
Matters.
I got a couple of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got the box set of Family Matters. I ordered the box set of Robot Chicken.
Nice.
Um, yeah, I also ordered the box set of Regular Show.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I also have Adventure Time as well. So
So
Yeah,
yeah,
and for me, I just show off my Funko Pops, um, and I show off my vinyl CD, and I just show off a couple books stuff. So
See, it's not just album. We just show and tell, showing shit we just got. It's not just
yeah,
album.
stuff that
right,
we like to collect, and or some things that interest us. So
Facts. All right, so it's Ray Sean's turn next.
Yep.
yeah,
Um,
and that was all for me too. So
this is a
Cool.
T-shirt that the I've got. Oh, hold on.
Oh, damn. Okay, wait. We got the bracelet. Let me do this. We got the Council of Worldly.
All right, well, since Ray Sean's doing what he gotta do, I'm just going to go to try.
there,
Hey, Ray
no,
Sean, if you're watching, let me know when you're ready when you're watching this and shit.
I showed enough tonight.
Oh, okay.
I'm embarrassed by
yeah,
Damn,
Ashley. Ashley showed everything. I'm embarrassed.
damn. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Like, number, your
Okay.
social.
I guess Ray Sean's still busy. I'll just go on and shit. All right. Well, I guess it's
Make
just.
sure he okay.
Oh yeah, I'm texting him on Instagram right now.
Look, you sound like you getting fucked up over there.
Chill, chill. Damn. Okay.
Mm.
And I didn't even get a lot of shit. I thought y'all gonna have more than me and shit. Okay. Fuck it.
Oh, I actually have one more Funko Pop. I forgot to show.
All right.
I
We can
came
go.
late. Did you show your B2 gay vinyl collection? Because I came late.
Shut up.
No, I didn't.
Oh wow.
Chill. Chill.
I got rid of it.
I'm just asking.
No, it's all good. I got rid of it.
So
They
this
are in
album,
storage.
this album I gave this album away because I had to pay off some bills, and I was kind of disappointed about. But I found it on CD again. It's from one of my favorite rock artists of all time. It's the late great David Bowie with Diamond Dogs. Um, this album came out in 1974. Yes, this is the actual album cover, y'all. Like
What the
I
hell is
don't know,
that? What is
The
that?
hell is it?
because it was
wait, I
it
didn't
was based.
see it. I didn't see
What
it.
is that?
Hold on, hold
It
on,
looked
hold on.
like a bunch of shit. What is all
Oh
that?
my god.
Because it was based on the book 1984
I'm sorry,
Oh,
but that's funny. But yeah.
I never read that book.
and stuff that book, but it's based on that book.
I never
So
read
and
that book
David
either.
Bowie, yeah, David
Huh?
Bowie, he's very eccentric and shit,
Mm, is it?
So I've done a review on this album years ago, but like I said, I used to have this album on vinyl. Now I got it on CD. You see how life works
What
and shit.
what happened to the vinyl?
I told you I had to pay some bills. I had to give away some vinyl and
Oh,
shit.
oh,
Yeah. Um. Yeah, man. So pretty much with this album, the singles this album is known for are Rebel Rebel, um, Diamond Dogs, and 1984. So long story short, this album was like his last album he did on the glam rock and shit like that because he was kind of tired of that whole glam rock sound by 74 because a lot of acts was doing that shit and stuff. And at this time, his band Spiders from Mars broke up and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, with this album, he was experimenting a little bit with funk and soul music, which was evident on future works like Young Americans and Station to Station. Like songs like Sweet Thing, which I fucking love that record. You know what I'm saying? 1984, which was a funky ass bass line and shit. But he still was rocking hard, like songs like Diamond Dogs, Rebel Rebel, um, Rock and Roll with Me, and stuff like that too. He was still David Bowie, but at the same time, even he said he was kind of bored with the glam rock sound at this time. So this is actually 2016 reissue, the same year he passed away and shit too. So very dope
Hmm.
album. Must have in your collection. You like
You
David
know, like
Bowie?
when somebody say they when somebody tell you that the sky is pink and is actually blue, and
Mhm.
when Reg will sit there and be like, "Yo, like David Bowie's album sound like funk and soul," I don't hear it.
Nah,
Oh, really?
you gotta listen to Young American, Station to Station. Those
But
albums specific.
those are albums that we discussed, and I didn't hear it back then.
So yeah, you didn't. So fame. Da, da, da.
I mean,
That was
like one or two songs. I don't feel like the whole albums were like funk and soul and shit.
if it ain't done the right way. Come on, man. That
Maybe,
was
maybe in
Philadelphia
his
Soul.
maybe not.
Oh,
He ain't from Philly. He ain't from Philly though. Philadelphia soul is different from where he from.
Luther Vandross was on the album, nigga. Before
So
Luther was
then it should have been Luther doing it.
You are not gonna disrespect David tonight. Ain't no
I'm
going.
just saying, like when you say he experimented in funk and soul, I'm like, I'm listening to this shit. I'm like, where's the funk and soul at?
I'm gonna send you some shit. I'm gonna send you some shit. That's
Okay.
all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna send you some shit. Man, I'm gonna change your mind about that shit because
Oh boy.
this was just the transitional album pretty
Send me
much.
some
So
too.
I'll send you all shit. Fuck it. Fuck it.
All
All
right.
right. So this next hip hop duo group, they're currently fighting for their masters right now. They're recent Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees, and I'm so glad I got this album. It's not
Okay.
one of them, not Outcast, but you're close.
Okay. Yep.
It's Salt and Pepper with Brand New.
Oh, something pepper.
Uh,
Yes, we've done a review on this album. A lot of these albums that I got, we've done reviews on.
Uh-huh.
So I just fill out my
Yeah.
collection. So this album came out in 1997 and shit. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, very underrated album. In my personal opinion,
mhm.
they were kind of on an international label called Red Ant Entertainment, and before the album came out, their label went bankrupt, and it wasn't promoted as much. To be real with you, but this was known for songs like "Are You Ready," "Giddy Up," "Friends" with Queen Latifah and Mad Lion was dope. Sheryl Crow was on this album with songs like Imagine and stuff like that too. I'm not gonna hold you. This is actually a very underrated album. It's not black magic. It's not very necessary, but this was like them embracing the late '90s hip hop, R&B, and this is actually their final album before they broke up. I know Salt came out with a solo gospel album. I've not heard that album to be real with you,
She has
but
a new
I've heard.
single out.
Yeah, she does too. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you guys should know they're fighting their label for their masters and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying?
They got rid of the
Crazy.
DJ.
Yep.
That album is 30 years old this year.
Which one?
The brand new album. Was that 95?
97.
97, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember that one. Wow.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we review everything and shit. You know what I'm saying? In case y'all just watching us for the first time. Because who else is going to review this album? That's all I'm going to say. You know?
Exactly.
Right.
All right. Hugh,
Not
you said you
Peter.
had some more shit to
Yeah. I got one more, one more item, and this is the Bob Marley Fungal bobblehead. Excuse me,
What the hell is that?
Bob Marley, you just said it.
Bob Marley.
Nigga look like Lord Farquaad. Nigga look like Lord Farquaad from Shrek and shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they was thinking of making this.
This is why, nigga, if I die, don't disrespect my image like that. If I die,
Right.
Yeah.
A Reg bobblehead and shit.
Wow.
With his daddy chain.
I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. Oh boy, but I'm fucking with you, Q. I'm fucking with you. Oh shit. All right, so I guess I'm going. I gotta show the rest of my shit. Fuck it. All right, I'm gonna show my last two DVDs. I got some more white shows and shit.
Uh-oh.
So
Is it good white shows?
well, I gotta see your reaction first. I mean, I
Oh,
don't know.
Lord.
Shit. It's good to me.
I know it's
Good.
gonna be.
All right, so this is one of my favorite shows from the Carsey Warner. It's not the Cosby Show. It's not Roseanne, but it's Third Rock from the Sun, the third
That was pretty
season.
good. I watched it in syndication.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. We getting somewhere. So this show star the cast on the show. Let me start. John Lithgow, Jane Curtin, Kristen Johnson, French Stewart, fucking Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Because back in the '90s, if you were a white boy, you had three names if you were a white boy and
right.
shit.
Facts.
So yeah, third season, one of my favorite seasons of the show. You know what I'm saying? The season ran from '97 to '98. The show ran from '96 to 2001. Um, there was some famous episodes of the show, like when Tricky Dick, where just to let you know, every episode title has the word "dick" in it. I'm just gonna let you know. So, so when Dick and Mary were playing pranks on one another, and then you had Moby Dick when Dick thought he was gaining a lot of weight and some shit. Very funny. And don't forget one of my favorite ones, the Great Dick Dater, and shit
No,
like that.
Oh god.
And Otto Eurodica, I kid you not.
how did they get
That's
away
what
with that on network TV?
So
because
much
Third Rock
shit.
from the Sun was not your ordinary sitcom. A very it was a sitcom out of this world, no pun intended, and
Right.
shit. So this is like a very funny season and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite performances John Lithgow ever did on this show, in my opinion. He's a very dope actor. That's Third
Yeah.
Rock from the Sun.
So much innuendos.
Right, right. And then this next one I pretty much got this DVD for one episode that they banned on streaming. Is 30
Mm-hmm.
Rock, season 3 of 30 Rock and shit.
Mm.
I don't know if you like this show, Try, but I'm
Nah, I never watched it. Is that the one with Charles Gambino?
no, that's Community. That's Community.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't watch none of them.
Oh, okay. 30 Rock,
What about The
probably one of my
Office?
favorite.
Nope. I
No.
didn't watch.
Overrated.
I haven't watched a sitcom on NBC since probably Mad About You. It's been a long.
Take it to
Okay.
the final frontier.
Yeah, it's been
Mad
a long.
about you. A show I'm still surprised
They,
Try like. I'm still surprised Try
I
likes that
do,
show.
but I'm surprised too. Their sitcoms are trash to me. I don't like none of their sitcoms.
Anyway, 30 Rock. This show ran from 2006 to 2013, I believe. Tina Fey, Tracy Morgan, Alec Baldwin, and so on and so on. Now, I said the reason why I got this DVD because there was an episode that they had that they banned on syndication on streaming called "Believe in the Stars," and the reason why they banned it was because it was a funny episode, but there was a scene when somebody used blackface and some shit like Jenna was wearing
Oh god.
blackface and stuff like
Mm, wow.
that.
No.
The episodes on the DVD. But this is actually my favorite season of the show and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like this show is way better than The Office. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like The Office, I like it, but I like it more from Steve Carell's performance and stuff like that. This show, the whole cast was dope and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? There was an episode where the Night Court cast came together. Then there was the flu shot episode was pretty good and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? This might be a show I may do a sitcom retrospective on one day, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that. That's 30 Rock.
Um.
Um, I want to give a shout out to Sam, believe it or not, for this next album because he recommended me to check this group out
About
and
to say,
stuff like
Sam
that.
actually bought shit for you.
No, 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 no. I bought it. I bought it. And shit.
Wow. I'm
And
about
shit.
to say, I'm like he been on here for years. He ain't buy us nothing. Cheap bastard.
So this is Bad Brains with their 1995 album, God of Love. Fucking dope album and everything. This was the album that the original lineup came back and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know this was released on Madonna's label, Maverick Records. I was like, oh shit.
Who's that?
I was like, You know, Madonna had a label Maverick Records.
Yeah, but who's the artist you was talking about?
Bad Brains.
Bad Brains.
Bad Brains,
Yeah.
the band.
Yes, sir.
I
Yep.
didn't know they were on Madonna's label.
I didn't know either. I think it was just a one album deal and shit.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, this
Interesting.
album you had HR, Dr. No, Dale Jennifer, and Earl Hudson. Um, I don't know if this album had any singles, but certain songs I fuck with. Like the last two songs, Big Fun and How I Love Thee, two of my favorite songs they've ever done. Um, Rights of Rights of a Child, God of Love, Tongue Tea Tie, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? This album, this album is a very, very, very dope album. To me, this might be controversial, but it's actually my favorite album they've ever came out with.
What's the
Yes, I
title?
like God of Love.
No, the title before.
You mean Tongue TT?
Is that that's the name?
Tongue Tie?
What type of name is that?
Wow.
Hey. Alright. So yeah, bad. I even like this more than like their first two albums. I
What?
Against I is actually my second favorite album.
That album is not that good as their first album. I could already tell already.
Ah,
Are you kidding me?
Listen. This I feel like this album had a good mixture of everything they came out with before, but they brought that reggae sound back with this album and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's my opinion, and I gotta live with my opinion. So hey, fuck it, shit. Shit.
I gotta show
Alright.
something. Hey, y'all gonna laugh about.
So
but I'll
Q,
let Rich go.
Q, you're gonna love this one. Next one I'm gonna show you. You're gonna love this next.
Okay.
This I actually do have this album on CD, but I got it on cassette because you know this is the version I want of this album. But damn it, these cassettes! I swear to God, I hate them.
What was it, a Marion?
Oh hell no!
No.
Above the Rim soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
Oh yay! Classic.
Now I do got this album on CD, but I got it on cassette, and the reason being is because you have the first songs Tupac did for Death Row Records and shit like that on this album, which is Pain and Loyal to the Game. The original version, not that bullshit, not that bullshit version Eminem fucked with. The original with Stretch and Riddler.
Yeah, that was trash.
And stuff like that too, you know what I'm saying? And technically, this was the first song Pac did on Death Row Records, which is very, very, very dope. But besides that, this album was known for classic songs like the Anything remix with SWV, Old Time Sake with the late great Sweet Stable, Afro Puffs with Lady of Rage. You know what I'm saying? I'll Be Sure did a cover of I'm Still in Love with You. Speaking of Tupac, Pour Out a Little Liquor also was on this album. It was on the Thug Life album as well too.
Yeah.
Warren, but the best known song was Warren G's Regulate. That's the best known song. And everything, which that ended up being on Regulate the G-Funk era. Not on Death Row, but on Def Jam Records. So
which is a classic album, by the way.
Yep.
Still a classic because I have to show this to Try because he don't like this album, but I got to Walking with the Panther on that.
Oh,
why? Why did you get that?
Because
Burn that shit. Why did you get it?
Jack the Ripper and
Oh
Crime
my
Story.
God.
he said.
You got it for that?
He said. Red said he actually likes some songs on this album, except for the left songs. But
yeah, we done two reviews on this album and shit.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Shout out to Ann. Shout out to Christian, by the way. Okay, I got a few more albums and stuff because I'm trying to finish this by midnight so I can get ready for this gig tomorrow. I got Freddie Gibbs and Madlib with Alfredo 2.
Oh yes, a better album.
Oh, yeah.
See, I got a lot of heat from this year. I got a lot of heat from this year, boy. So y'all should know I fuck with Freddie Gibbs sometimes and shit. You know, depending on the beat. I mostly like him with Madlib, but the shit with Alchemist though, it's hot.
Same.
You know, yeah. But I like this version more than Alfredo 1, believe it or not. I feel like Alchemist was on one with this album. Songs like Feeling with Larry June, 1995, Lemon Pepper Steppers. I love that one. You know what I'm saying? Shangri-La. I think that might be my favorite joint on this album.
Yeah.
That's that
Yeah.
too. And see, I gotta get a CD player in my car because I gotta play this album on CD. And you actually got all the tracks on this album, not like
Hmm.
what they do with clips and shit. I got all the tracks on here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
must have this collection. Freddie Gibbs, Alchemist,
Yeah.
Alfredo 2. Ooh,
In my opinion, I think Alchemist is the best producer out now.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that indeed.
Yeah.
All right. This is another album that this is another album that we did a review on that I'm so glad I got in my collection. No doubt with Tragic Kingdom.
Ooh,
That's
Yeah,
classic album.
great.
yes, yes, sir. My favorite album from them next to Joy from 2001, the
Mm.
Rocksteady album and shit. So this is like their most signature album if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Songs like Just a Girl, Sunday Morning, Happy Now. This was like alternative rock with a ska feel to it. Like I said, we've done a review on this album recently, so y'all check that shit out. All right.
I heard they're gonna reunite next year for the Vegas residency.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right. Another album we've done a review on. I got Queen Hot Space. You know what I'm saying? I think Try don't like this album
I
either.
don't like it. I don't even remember what's on that
Really?
album. What's on that
Under
shit?
Pressure. No, Under Pressure,
That was
Cool
like the only
Cat.
good song on it.
The one
Oh yeah,
that the
cool.
one
Oh yeah,
that
Cool Cat. Yeah, Cool Cat. I remember in Under Pressure.
the
Yeah.
one the one the one that Vanilla Ice Jack.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that song here. But believe it or not, this was the album that influenced Michael Jackson, or one of the albums that influenced Michael Jackson to do Thriller
Ain't
and
no
shit
way.
like.
Oh wow.
He couldn't
Yes.
have
That
been
right.
influenced by that album. By that
Oh,
album?
him and Freddie Mercury were in the studio together like around this time a lot and shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, because
Michael
they
said, "I'm gonna
did some
make a
songs.
better album than that shit."
Yeah.
Yo,
Yes,
wow.
but I'm so glad I got this album though and shit like that. You know what I'm
You're the
saying?
only one.
Um, you
You're the
got
only
jokes too.
one.
You got jokes too, don't you?
I don't even think Freddie Mercury in his grave was happy you got that album.
All right. Next album, it's a single actually. I was surprised I got this single, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. It's MC Hammer with "You Can't Touch This" single and
Wow.
stuff like that.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
This, yes, you can't touch this. Dung, 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 dung.
Mainstream.
Yes. To many people, if you were around at that time and shit like that, um, this was like the song that brought introduced hip hop more into the mainstream and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hammer sampled Rick James' "Super Freak" and stuff like that too, which gave Rick James publishing rights as well too. You know what I'm saying? So very, very, very dope song. It won a Grammy. It won a couple of Grammys. A Grammy for Best R&B Song and a Grammy for Best Rap Solo Performance and stuff like that too. It was also nominated for Record of the Year that year. We gotta see. You gotta see.
So Hammer didn't make no money off
Lost
of
to
that song.
he did.
Oh,
I heard
Oh, he lost to
he lost to Phil Collins.
who?
Phil Collins, "Another Day in Paradise." Oh, get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
that's a great song. What you mean? What you mean? That's a great song.
Other songs was Bette Midler's "From a Distance."
Why was she
Sinead
nominated?
O'Connor. She was everywhere at that time.
She was.
Sinead O'Connor, "Nothing Compares to You." I never liked that song. I never liked the family. I never just liked that
No,
song. Period.
I don't care for Sinead O'Connor.
And Mariah Carey's "Vision of Love," which honestly that should have given to Mariah Carey, "Vision of Love."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The Grammy
Classic
the
song.
Grammy should have Mariah at that time. So let's know the story for a different day. So yeah, very, very dope single. You know what I'm saying? They got this nigga jumping like he's a Wizard of Oz here, but okay.
Are there any mixes on the single? Like how many mixes they got of that song?
They got the funk mix. They got the Funky Club mix, the video mix. They got mixes here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm gonna show my last two CDs, and the rest of the shit are vinyls. This
Okay.
is a kind of a rarity. I'm very surprised I got this album. Is Aretha Franklin was Through the Storm. You know what I'm saying? This came out in 1989 on Arista Records and shit. I'm gonna be real with you. This is not really one of my favorite Aretha albums. I do like this more than the Freeway of Love, the Who Zoom and Who album, which I never cared for that album like that. Um,
Hmm.
but she did a lot of collaborations on this album, believe it or not. You know that Clive Davis budget. Um,
Right.
Give Me Your Love with James Brown, the Prince remix of that song. Whoo! Shits all over the album version. Then she
Hmm.
did It Isn't, It Wasn't, It Ain't Never Gonna Be with Whitney Houston. Um, she also did a remix of Think. You know the song she came out with back in like the late, I think 68, 69, one of them years. Um, this was okay. It was a bit too New Jack Swing for me. But Aretha's voice was still good at this time and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the first Aretha album I got on CD. The rest I got on vinyls and shit. So this is kind of
Wow. A
interesting.
historic moment for you.
Yeah. So yeah, this album is actually out of print too, so kind of hard to come by these days.
All her
Um,
shit is out of print now.
Yep.
not all
Yeah.
of it.
Oh.
You know?
No. All right. Next album and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is another R&B rarity right here. Is Angela Winbush with Real Thing.
Oh, I
Wow.
love that one.
You said what?
I love that album.
Oh damn it! I didn't know you was. I thought you was still muted and shit. Fuck. Okay.
No,
Okay. Cool. But yeah, I think you did a review on this one, Rayshawn. I think you did a review on
yeah,
this, right?
that is
Yeah.
sharp. Yep,
That Sharp album I need to get in my collection. Ooh.
yep.
But this was known for songs like "Lay Your Troubles Down" with Ron Isley, "It's a Real Thing," "No More Tears," and "Please Bring Your Love Back." Um, Honestly, this was pretty dope. I don't like it as much as Sharp though. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with this album right here, she definitely was on that late '80s contemporary R&B kind of vibe and shit. You know, at this time she was messing with Ron Isley and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So they were doing like a lot of music together in the '80s and the '90s and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and you guys got to know that she was also part of the group, well, the duo Renee and Angela and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So Angela Wintour has always been fucking beautiful and talented and underrated in my opinion. So once I get that Sharp album, I'm gonna be happy as hell and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Then I got Sanford and Son vinyl and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sanford and
Another
Son. Wow.
another show I've done a review on and stuff like that. Red Fox, Demond Wilson, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much just like with the All in Family vinyl I showed y'all in the last collection video. It's just scenes from the show in vinyl form. This is kind of like a collector's item and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I I didn't forget about my jazz. I didn't forget my jazz shit. So
Yeah.
I got my man George Benson with Breezing. I'm so glad I
Ooh,
finally got.
classic.
Classic.
This is
That-
not his first album. This is actually his 15th album. This is his debut album on Warner Brothers, though. So this album was very, very, very dope, very influential. This was known for songs like "This Masquerade" and "Breezin'," which originally "Breezin'" was actually a Bobby Womack song. It was an instrumental song and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's all about "This Masquerade" for me. You know what I'm saying? Love that record. This Masquerade actually got record of the year and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? And other nominees that year was like Starland vocal band Afternoon Delight. Love that record. Very, very dirty, risque song. That's all I gotta say. Paul Simon, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. Wow, okay.
Mm.
I thought it was only one way, but
Just
okay.
50,
Yeah, he must have written that about Art Garfunkel. You never
right?
know. Um, then we have Barry Manilow with "I Write the Songs." Fucking love that song and shit. Um, Boogie Down Productions, y'all should know about that record. And then we have Chicago with "If You Leave Me Now." If you
Classic.
leave now,
Mm.
take away. That's the Chicago I like, not that whole bullshit adult contemporary Chicago
Yeah.
shit. Not that whole 80s Chicago. Fuck that shit. Give me 70s Chicago any day. But yeah, this album right here was very dope. This is like one of those jazz albums that definitely was a crossover success. Pretty much introducing the whole jazz fusion era and stuff like that too. So must have in your collection. All right, I got two more albums I want to show y'all. Shout
Okay.
out to Try for this one. This is Chic with their third album and shit. Hold on, it's called Risque. Yeah, the Risque album.
Ooh,
Yes, y'all should know I fuck with Chic. Y'all should know. You know what I'm saying? This album is known for Good Times, My Forbidden Lover, A Warm Summer Night. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. My second favorite album next to their first album. The first album to me was more funky, but this album was like they definitely embraced that disco sound and shit. A lot of people sampled from this album. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people sampled from this album. So must have in your collection. And the last album, I'm so glad I got this album. And this album right here is a very rare album and shit. Masters of Ceremony with fucking Dynamite. I know what you guys are thinking. Who the fuck are Masters of Ceremony? That too. Well, if you guys know the name Grand Puba, this was the group he was in before Brand Nubian and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? And this album consists of Grand Puba, Doctor Who, and DJ Shabazz and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, very dope album and shit like that too. Very groundbreaking album because this was like one of the first hip hop albums to actually have reggae influences and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, this was known for songs like "Sexy," you know what I'm saying? Which, if you guys remember that episode of A Different World, the episode where Rudy came and hung out with Whitley and she was dancing with Dwayne, they were dancing to this song and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of song and shit like that too. I know I'm doing a bad impersonation, but
yes, you
they
are.
were, yeah, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Dynamite, Keep On Moving, One to the Knot. This is a very dope album and shit like that too. Grand Puba, one of the most underrated MCs ever, in my
Definitely,
opinion. And
definitely.
shit, you know what I'm saying?
So,
A lot of Brand Nubian fans don't even know this album exists and shit. You know what I'm saying?
right, that's it. That's his
Um,
group he came from.
yes, that's the group. It's a that sexy joint. Oh my god, that's
Hmm.
my fucking and stuff like
Yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
This is actually the 2005 reissue of this album and
Mm.
whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? So I was so and shit. So yeah, man. Shout out to Carolina Soul, man. Shout out to those motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I do got some more albums I got coming very soon and stuff like that too. So I got about maybe 4 or 5 more albums coming, but that's in the mail. But those are all the albums I came out with. Y'all had some very dope picks
Yep.
and shit like that. I think Ashley was MVP. Honestly,
Ashley
Mm-hmm.
was killing it.
No,
You
she
go,
Ashley,
girl.
was.
I tell you.
You go.
But
Oh, I
yeah, man.
got one more show. Hey, y'all are going to laugh at this.
Oh, me too.
Y'all gonna laugh at this.
What you got?
It's Andre Townsend.
What is that?
Yo,
It's,
what the fuck?
Andre Townsend
it's
in
who?
the Hey Ya
I thought
video.
that was I thought that was Snoop Dogg.
I thought it was a Barbie he had in his hand. The fuck is that?
That look like him, you know. looks like a pimp.
Y'all
Who's that?
funny as hell.
It's like Andre 3000 in the Hey Ya music video.
What the fuck?
With the face is messed up a little bit.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Oh god.
Mm. But yeah, man.
All right.
This is always definitely a vibe doing this shit with y'all and shit like that too. I was literally looking forward to this shit all day today and stuff like
What's
that.
that you
Thank God.
showing us? What is that? What you showing?
Gorillas.
Gorillas?
Yep, it's a
The
T-shirt.
Gorillas, the band?
The
Yep,
band?
yep, the British band.
Oh, you got the T-shirt. That's fire.
Yep,
I
I
love
got
the Gorillas.
and I got the Demon Days
You got the
T-shirt.
album or the T-shirt?
Just T-shirt.
Fire.
Then I got the
Fire.
Suit Lovers T-shirt. Right.
Oh,
Mario.
Yep.
Mario.
Alright. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna end this off right here because I gotta get up early in the morning and shit like that. But
Alright.
I do got some more dope. I do got some scary movie reviews coming up and shit like that too. Try. What was that one scary movie you mentioned to me that you wanted to do with us? This shit.
Which one was that?
I think it was like you said like Conjuring or some shit like that.
Oh, the Conjuring Last Rites.
You want to do that next week?
Did you see it? Did you see the last one?
I'm going to see it this weekend. If you want to do it next week,
Oh,
let's see it this week.
okay. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, because I think the week of Halloween, I want to do the original Shining and shit.
I'm gonna go back and listen and watch that because I fell asleep
Yeah.
watching that shit. It was long and boring. You know
That
what I'm saying?
that movie is so freaking weird.
Yeah.
Did
Honestly,
y'all
the last
see a
hour.
Pet Cemetery?
The last hour was the best shit when he went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he like
There's Johnny.
he chasing his wife
Yeah,
around
Johnny.
the hotel with an axe. That was like the best part of the shit.
Yeah.
For real. And what was I about to say? I want to do that. My homeboy Justin also wants to do that with me. I want to talk to him and see if he's free and shit like that too. You
Sam,
know
you
what I'm
love
saying?
everything. Is there anything you don't like? Just say something you don't like just once.
Do you like Pet Cemetery?
That was great.
I never seen Pet
Classic.
Cemetery.
You never seen it? The original?
Nah.
The original is the best one.
I take your word for it.
No, you should watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. That's what
Yeah.
that's me
Don't-
saying. I'm gonna
because
watch
you might not like it. Don't take my word for it. I might like it, you might hate it though.
We'll see. But yeah, man, definitely gonna do some scary movie reviews.
He
With
said I hate
y'all.
paranormal activity also. I never like those movies.
I never like paranormal activities. Whack.
Never like those.
But
I never saw it.
Unfriended.
yeah. Also,
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah. That was stupid though.
What
Yeah.
about Final
Best part,
Destination?
the best part to me was the never have I ever seen where everyone's secret was being exposed.
Right.
What about Final Destination or I Know What You Did
Trash
Last
ass
Summer?
friends though.
Final Destination was better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
all right. Other than that, shout out to Lashia again. And
She
stuff
was
like
here?
that. Yeah, she dropped by.
Yes,
I
she was
missed
Yeah.
it.
here.
Damn, I wanted to come on and talk shit about her Eagles.
Yeah, because I
Damn it.
heard the Eagles lost and stuff.
Yeah, they got their ass beat the ways they're supposed to happen.
Yep.
Damn it. Why didn't you tell me, Reg?
well, you said you had your thing.
Why?
I
I got
never
it. Now I
rushed
got to harass her in her DM about it.
you. Shit. But thank y'all so much. Shout out to Ash, Q, Try, Ray Sean. Shout out to all y'all. Thank y'all so much for showing up and stuff
No problem,
like that.
brother.
No
The
problem.
next collection video may be springtime of 2026. And I try to do at least 2 of these a year and stuff like that too, because I don't have the money like that to be going vinyl shopping and CD shopping every fucking week. But you know how that
Right.
shit goes. But actually, I'm definitely going to check out that Second and Charles store. I'll let you know when I check that place out and shit.
Okay.
All right. So I hope everyone has a good night, and I hope everyone has a safe weekend.
Yeah.
Peace.
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 Yeah.
Peace.